therefore wrong judgment proceeded.
The Lord said, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. All right, when it's supposed to be righteous judgment on evil that's being done, you don't have righteous judgment. All right, come on.
Verse 5. Behold, ye among the heathen.
The Lord said, behold ye among the heathen, good.
And regard and wonder marvelously.
It said, regard and wonder marvelously. Behold ye amongst the heathen, regard and wonder marvelously. Come on.
For I will work a work in your days.
Go ahead.
Which ye will not believe.
It said, I will work a work in your days which you will not believe. Come on.
Though it be told you.
Though it be told you. Didn't we tell you? We told you these prophecies was going to happen. We told you America was going to shut down. We told you the Most High was going to bring judgment. But you didn't believe it. He said, I'm going to work a work in your day. Though it be told you, you're not going to believe it. Right? Come on.
Verse 6. For lo, I raise up the Chaldeans, that bitter in estimation.
Oh, that's it on that. So the Lord said he was going to work a work in your day that you would believe. Though it be told you. All right, though it be told you, you would not believe. Didn't we tell you Israel was going to wake up? Look at the brother, man. He said, yo, my man is, you know, now you look at the brothers and judge them. You judge them on the outside, just some Jake coming through Hollywood while it's dead. But look at the brother. The brother said, yo, man, I got a friend that's into this, man. You know, so Israel is waking up, man. Israel is waking up in all aspects of life, all facets of life. Israel is waking up. So the Lord said, he gonna work a work in your day that you would not believe. Though it be told you. Because we warned you about this stuff, man. That's what I'm gonna concentrate on as this kingdom wind down. Everybody made mockery of the servants of the Lord. When we was warning you about this stuff, now it's coming to pass. America on lockdown. 30 states under a stay-at-home order. All right, why? Because the Most High is shutting it down. He said this wickedness going to come to an end. He said the wicked can pass about the righteous. All right, there's more wickedness on the earth than righteousness. That's where the Lord got to judge this earth. Read that 5th verse one more time. Habakkuk 1 and 5.
Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 5.
Come on.
Behold ye among the heathen, and regard and wonder marvelously.
Come on.
For I will work a work in your days,
which
ye will not believe.
Come on.
Though it be told to you.
See that? I will work a work in your days, the Lord said, that you wouldn't believe, though it be told unto you. All right? I remember years ago, a brother telling us, America is infallible. America and America's economy infallible. Ask the small businesses now, is that true? All right, ask a lot of these businesses that shut down, losing thousands of dollars per day, if that's true. Only one they looking out for, only one America's really looking out for is the big businesses, the big industries. All right, the airline, transportation, things of that nature. But the other businesses are suffering, man. The day-to-day businesses and the in and out, the day-to-day and the in and out is suffering, man. That's the Lord doing that. Come on.
All right, that's it on that.
All right, that's it on that. So the Most High is letting us know. Give me 2 Chronicles 36:16. The book of 2 Chronicles 36:16. Hollywood Boulevard shut down. Week 2. Week 2 of the lockdown. All right, no clubs, no bars. You know, we normally out here, even when we shut down camp. 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, we be leaving. All the bars, all the women out, half dressed, all the Jake out, smoking his weed, Esau being a pervert, walking up and down. Even when we be leaving, man, we be leaving from camp 1, 2, sometimes 3 o'clock in the morning. Still be crowded out here, man. But now the Lord's shutting it down. 10 o'clock at night is shut down. That's the Most High doing that. He's going to do that to all of America. Like I said, I was watching the world news, 30 states, man. 30 states on stay-at-home lockdown orders. And it's going to intensify more and more. The last couple of days, man, a couple of small businesses and stores I thought would be open. Anywhere I went, everything shut down. The business is like, nah, we got to close. If we're not essential, we got to close. They telling us we got to close. The code enforcement is going around. You don't want to close your business, you're going to get a fine. All right, we don't want the corona to spread, if there's a damn corona. And if it is, you're the one spreading it, you damn demon. Your biological warfare. That's all it is. Read, brother.
This is the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 36 and verse 16.
Come on.
But they mocked the messengers of God.
See that? All these years we were coming out teaching and telling you what the Lord was going to do. You mocked the messengers of God. Good.
And despised his words.
And the Lord said you despise his words. So now the Lord is making a whole world be believers now. You mock the messengers of God and you despise his words. Come on.
and misused his prophets.
And you misused his prophets. All you niggas, man. People tried to fight us over the years, tried to hurt us, tried to pull out guns on us, threatened us. We get threatened, you guys teaching that hate shit. Better not come to my city with that stuff. You get all kinds of threats. Yeah, we went through all that, man. Had guns pulled out on us and everything.
God.
For teaching the word, knives pulled out on us. Everything, man. Got jumped, got into fights, got arrested, all kinds of stuff, man, for this gospel's sake. All right, like I said, man, put our lives on the line. People out there ready to kill us. We surrounded by people ready to kill us, all for telling them, thus saith the Lord. But now, what's coming to pass? Everything you did, you mocked the messengers of God, but now his words are coming to pass. Read again for the top. 2 Chronicles 36:16. Read.
But they mocked the messengers of God.
See that? They mocked the messengers of God. Good.
And despised his word.
And Lord said, you despise his word. Oh, that ain't gonna happen. You had your damn love affair with America. You was in love with America. Oh, no, that stuff ain't gonna happen. Jake wanted to fight me in Brooklyn 2 years ago around the Passover. Jake wanted to fight me in Brooklyn, man. Because I said, man, all that stuff you see in other parts of the world is coming here. Nah, don't say that. Yo, don't say that, man. What you mean, man? Don't say that, man. Nah, brother, it's gonna come. It's prophecy. Yo, don't be saying that, man. Don't be saying that stuff gonna come to America. Nigga, you don't run nothing in America. You don't run nothing but your clothes, you dusty nigga. It's always a dusty, idiot, non-reading, imbecile nigga wanna take up for America. All right? And yo, don't say that. Don't say, I forgot. Something was going on in another country, and I was like, yo, it's gonna come over here to America. Watch. It's going to come over here too. No, don't say that, man. Don't say that, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't say that. Why you got to say that? Nigga, why? Because you still want to get your Lucy cigarette from the store? Dusty nigga, you still want to wear your pants hanging off your ass? You still want to be able to fight your own brother? All right, that's what it is? You still want to be able to be a homo thug? A lot of you niggas claiming to be street dudes, you're faggots on the law. Yeah, man. That's why a lot of you be getting mad too, because we be bringing out against the homosexuals, and your ass be on a down low, selling your ass to Esau and all that. Then coming around the way like you run the block. Get the hell out of here, man. Jake wanted to fight because I said the prophecy is gonna come to America too. You niggas are something else, man. And now, like we was bringing out, a lot of you are upset because of what's going on, and you kind of want things to go back to normal. When you should be saying, listen, if this is it, for this system, this is it. All right, but no, you want to uphold America. You got Edomites even seeing what's going on to a certain degree. But you niggas want to uphold America. All right, read on.
All right. But they mocked the messengers of God.
Come on.
And despised his words.
And you despise the Lord's words. Come on.
And misused his prophets.
And you misused his prophets. You disrespected the men that was trying to teach you. Right? Come on.
Until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people.
The Lord said, until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people. And that's what's coming. Jacob's trouble. Hold that. Let's get that, matter of fact. Hold that in Chronicles and give me Jeremiah 30:7. All right, let's get it. Jacob's trouble is coming. Them concentration camps. All right, the military, them private police forces, Homeland Security, all that good stuff is coming for you, boy. They're going to round you Negroes up and have a field day with you. Because Esau know you the most vulnerable. He know you the most vulnerable. And he know now you're in your house, Negro. For the most part, I ain't got to go far to look for you. You're right in the house. All right, go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 7.
And you know, Salakia, you don't think Esau know who you are? They know who you are. And if Trump signed a damn stimulus deal for $2 trillion, and the checks going to start going out next week, they said, they know everybody that's working or not working, that filed their taxes, that didn't file their taxes. That's how they're able to send all these checks out, because they got all that stuff on a database. They got all that information on lock. So they know. They can kick you. They know the door we kicking in is niggas that live here. It's Hispanics that live here. They know. They don't even got to step to you. They just going to send the damn check out. Man, how you know that I was eligible for a check? Because we got your file, nigga. We got you. We know who you are. They even got it down to They said if you make 75,000, the people that make 75,000 and less, they're gonna get the most money. So people that make more than that, they're gonna give you a little bit of money. And they said if you make like I think like $1 million or more per year, you're not gonna get no money. It's like, cause you got money. You don't need nothing from the government. Your salary is like $1 million and up. But people that make 75,000 and less, they know who you are. They're gonna give you $1,200 and $500 per child. All right, they know who you are. So you don't think when they kick your damn door in, they're not gonna know who you are? All right, read on.
God. At last, for that day is great.
It's at last, that day is great. Come on.
So that none is like it.
Like none like it. You've never witnessed nothing like this in the history of the world. The destruction and wrath that the Most High gonna bring down, never witnessed nothing like this in the world. All right, come on.
God. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
It is even a time of what?
Jacob's trouble.
It is even a time of Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble is coming. Right, come on.
But he shall be saved out of it.
It said, but 1/3 of Israel is going to be saved. See the mercy of the Most High? It's a time of Jacob's trouble, but 1/3 is going to be saved out of it. That's why you got to have faith. Faith. Concentrate on that word, faith, Israel. You got to have faith. Come on.
Verse 8. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck.
The Lord said he's going to break his yoke from off thy neck. So he said, look, Jacob, you're going to suffer trouble, but I'm going to eventually break the enemy's yoke from off your neck. I'm going to free you up in slavery. You're going to be saved out of it. Come on.
God. And will burst thy bonds.
And will burst thy bonds, meaning what? That you're going to get that trouble, but eventually you're going to be delivered from it. This trouble represents the end of your trouble in captivity and your deliverance to the new kingdom. Come on.
God. And strangers shall serve no more. And strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
The Lord says strangers shall no more serve themselves of you. Meaning what? The white man, the Arab, Chinese, Japanese, East Indian, all these other nations, they're not going to serve themselves of you no more. Meaning what? They're not going to be in your neighborhood with businesses. In other words, they're going to be serving you. All right, they're going to be serving you. All right, now give me Daniel's 12 and want to link it up with Jacob's trouble. Bring it out, Rob.
I like how Esau's turned against Moab after all the ass whoopers at the nail salons they've been giving us and disrespected us. Remember in LA that Korea killed that girl. What's her name? Latasha Hartley. I can't remember.
Latasha Hartley.
Yeah. I like how Esau turned against Moab, and now they want to run back to us and say, brother, it was racism. No, don't come to us.
They call it yellow racism.
It's
just like 9/11. In New York, in 9/11, the Arabs, Esau started turning on them. And then the Arabs start running to us. My brother, assalamu alaikum, my brother. All these years you've been in, because in New York, we got Arab stores on every goddamn corner in the world. It's not as much out here. In New York, though, every other block got, if not every block, got Arab stores. They sell us sandwiches and cigarettes. That's the main two things they sell.
Chopped cheese.
Cigarettes and damn sandwiches. You don't see that damn chopped cheese spirit in New York. Yeah, the Arabs, man. But then the Arabs, when World Trade Center got bombed, Esau started coming again.
You dig? But again, going back to the model minority myth that they like to promote with the Asians. See, a lot of Asians fell for that model minority, and a lot of them thought that they were going to be honorary Aryans, and they get to dump on us. And as we've been seeing lately, we've been seeing the honorary Aryans beating up sisters in nail salons and beauty supply stores. We've seen the Peter Liangs kill our brothers and sisters, and the Asian community get together and support the murder of black folks. The whole Asian community got out there promoting and protecting Peter Liang after he killed Akai Gurley. We have a lot of Asians who are joining the alt-right. Richard Spencer and all these alt-right dudes. It's a bunch of Asians rocking with them. The Tila Tequila, remember her, that little big waterhead ass chick? You remember her? She's up there throwing Nazi symbols up there with Richard Spencer. Oh, they thought it was cute. Another wannabe white supremacist Asian who works for the Daily Caller. He's always trolling me, Ian Miles Chong or something like that, some goofball. See, they thought they were honorary Aryans. Oh, they thought they were honorary Aryans. They're running with the alt-right. I mean, they're throwing up the little swastika signs and the white power signs. And who was that hopper? Those hoppers who's out there raping black women, that Asian, half white dude out there raping all those sisters that cop. Michelle Malkin, who's always talking greasy about black folks. She's a Filipino. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was all good times. Elliot Rogers, another hopper who was an Asian/white dude who was talking greasy about black folks, and then he went on a serial killing spree and a mass killing spree. Oh, it was all good times when, y'all thought y'all were in there with white mommy, white daddy. But now this coronavirus hit, and all of a sudden, the white folks are coughing and acting funny style once they get around you. Now they're going to start trying to implementing some bans on some Asian countries now. So now, Daniel Holzclaw, that's his name. So now that white society is starting to turn on a lot of Asians because of this coronavirus, now I'm seeing a lot of Asians over here looking at black folks like, hey, brother, racism is real. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't come over here now. Don't come over here with us wanting us to help you fight racism. No. Oh, no, it's hold your own nuts time, buddy. Oh, no, you don't. Don't come over here talking about, oh, look at this racism. Oh, my God, black people, I understand what you are talking about. No. Don't come over here with us. Oh, no, hold your own nuts. Don't you bring your ass over here with us. They're gonna ban my cousin from coming over. Well, damn. Well, what you gonna do about it? What would Martin Luther King do? Martin Luther King tell you to hold your own nuts. That's what he would tell you. Don't come over here with that bullshit. Oh, Lord, no, don't come over here now. Oh, because they about to start implementing some bans now. They about to fuck with y'all little money. And now all of a sudden, now you're a downtrodden minority now. Now y'all want to play now you were honorary whites. A lot of y'all classify yourselves as white. A lot of Asians classify themselves as white. Now, you ain't white no more. They're letting you know. And now you're looking at black folks like, please, help me. No, you better, I'm gonna help you hold them nuts and hold them tight. You understand? Because, what's that? We can't do nothing for you. No. I can't help you because I'm over here helping the sister that you beat up in the beauty supply store. You understand? I'm over here helping Akai Gurley's family. You understand? So you getting banned. I don't know where this music is coming from. It's some music coming from somewhere. But now they're going to start banning some of y'all from coming over here. And I wish I could help, but I don't know where this music is coming from. Where's this music coming from? Where is this coming from? There's a glitch somewhere. It's a glitch somewhere. I don't know where it's coming from. But yeah, somebody said, hold your own bat soup. Yeah, don't look at us. Do not look at us. See, that's the thing. We're not going to have that shit where black folks get shit on. They have a good old time shitting on us. And then when it's their turn, they want to come over here and then walk over here as our downtrodden brother in the struggle. No, stay your ass right over there. We're looking out for foundational black Americans. We're looking out for foundational black Americans, and we're going to stay on that vibe. And that goes for all you groups that be on the bullshit.
Violent brawl at a nail salon in Brooklyn, a worker attacking a customer with a broomstick. The manager says it was self-defense, but now this incident is sparking protest over claims of racism. Eyewitness News reporter Lauren Glassberg live this evening in East Flatbush. Lauren?
Well, angry and concerned community members as well as police officers still on the scene here on Nostrand Avenue outside of that nail salon. There were no customers at the salon today while protests and a boycott took place outside, all stemming from a big melee that happened inside the salon on Friday night. They are protesting and boycotting a nail salon where this fight broke out Friday night between customers and workers. At issue, an unsatisfactory $5 eyebrow wax and a dispute about whether the customers had paid for their pedicures.
I just finished the pedicure, just pedicure is okay. I belong for free for her, no problem.
But Abby Moses says her daughter Christina and mother Thelma had paid for their pedicures. Salon workers can be seen trying to keep them inside while police are called. But soon enough, shoving, pushing, punching, and broomstick beating ensues.
I want the people that hit my mother, hit my daughter, hit her friend, arrested, and I don't want anyone patronizing in this place anymore.
Her 21-year-old daughter was arrested, as was 32-year-old H.O.I Zhang, a salon worker, both facing numerous charges. This community activist says other salon workers should also be arrested.
They need to be arrested for gang assault. Gang assault in New York State is when 2 or more people go and assault someone. So they need to be treated the way black people been treated forever. If it was a black salon and we did that to anybody, we would be locked up.
As police escorted other workers past the protesters this afternoon, a detective is hit with something. Later, the gates come down on the salon, but the protest and police presence continues. And no word yet on whether this salon will reopen tomorrow and whether any forthcoming arrests will happen.
Seen at a New York courthouse when a judge reduced the conviction of the New York City police officer who fired a fatal shot that ricocheted inside a dark stairwell and killed an unarmed black man. Then the judge ruled the officer will serve no jail time. It was a decision that left the officer's supporters relieved, but friends and family of victim H.O.I Curley in shock. Here's ABC's Lindsay Davis.
If we don't get no an uproar inside and outside this Brooklyn, New York courthouse today after it was determined this former New York City police officer who shot and killed an innocent black man in 2014 wouldn't spend a single day behind bars.
We're going to continue to fight till we get justice.
Peter Liang was grief-stricken and in tears back in February when he was convicted of second-degree manslaughter for the shooting death of H.O.I Curley, an unarmed man who the police commissioner said just happened to be in a dark stairwell when the rookie officer fired his gun.
I apologize to Ms. Butler and to the regular defense. I wish I could undo what happened.
Today, the judge reduced the conviction from manslaughter to criminally negligent homicide and then sentenced Liang to 5 years probation as recommended by the prosecutor.
We demand accountability.
While Black Lives Matter protesters felt jail time was warranted, Liang supporters felt he was being prosecuted for the wrongs of other officers who've avoided criminal punishment. Just last year, 990 people were fatally shot by American police. In the last 10 years, 54 officers have been charged in connection with the fatal shootings of civilians. Only 11 have been convicted. In addition to probation, Liang was also sentenced to 800 hours of community service. And George, he has also forfeited his career as a police officer.
Lindsay Davis, thanks.
You should be happy that woman's
This grainy security camera videotape graphically depicts the last few moments of 15-year-old Latasha Harlan's life.
Store owner Soon Ja-do thought 15-year-old Latasha Harlins was going to steal some orange juice.
She had the money in her hand. You can see the money in the videotape. And the suspect grabbed the backpack, and there became a physical altercation over the backpack. And as our victim turned to walk away from the scene, the suspect raised a weapon and shot the victim in the back of the head.
Latasha was an A student, honor roll student. She got money every week for her allowance, so she did not have to steal orange juice.
The store clerk, a Korean woman, is now in jail. The black community is outraged over the killing. The NAACP is demanding the clerk be tried for murder.
Stop killing our children! We want justice!
Will the court please read the verdicts? Title of court and cause. We, the jury, in the above-entitled action, find the defendant, H.O.I, guilty of voluntary manslaughter in violation of Penal Code Section 192A.
It is not a time for rhetoric, which serves no purpose other than to fuel the fire. It's like throwing gasoline on a fire that's already burning. It is my opinion that Mrs. Du is not a danger to the community and that she is not going to reoffend.
I know a criminal when I see one. I know a person who presents a danger to the community when I see one. When I don't, I treat that person as something other than that.
She got away with murder.
I damn sure hope so, that there would be all the hell in the black community.
Somebody would care
Stand up and see this insanity for exactly what it is. Black people once again being unjustly treated by this.
Stay on the street.
Since we don't pick cotton anymore and cut sugar cane, our lives is not worth anything.
A lot of the Arabs got together, the Arab coalitions got together, and they said, oh, we see what the blacks have been going through in this country for over 400 years. Oh yeah, now they're calling you a sand nigga. You had construction, big Italian construction Edomites running up to Ishmael and punching him in the face, knocking him out. Yeah. You had the Sikh temple, and the Sikhs are not even Arabs. A lot of them are East Indian and other nations. They burnt down the Sikh temple in New York, and the Sikhs and Muslims are different. Yes, but there was a lot of racism against, Arabs and Middle Eastern people in general. And what happened? Now they want to come and say, oh, we can relate to what the black man has been going through all these years in America. Because why? The Arabs, after 9/11, they was calling them sand niggas. Now after coronavirus, Esau, Donald Trump is calling it the Chinese virus.
Chinese virus.
So now here come the hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. Okay. Hold on, right? They call it the Chinese virus. Now we don't smoke, brother. We teaching the word of the Lord. All right, but yeah, these jakes are finished, man. That's what Shower Parham had to deal with in Atlanta. We ain't even getting the camera. Ain't getting that on camera. But, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what Shower Parham had to deal with. Right? Niggas literally walking around out here assed out. Niggas literally walking around assed out.
He said, your dog got coronavirus.
Yeah, your dog got coronavirus, yeah. That Atlanta is off, man. The sodomites are even out in the damn lockdown. Yeah, 5 points, yeah. Yeah, man, nigga, pull your pants up, man, your drawers. All right? Yeah, man. But yeah, so now, is a yellow racism because the Asians are considered the yellow people. So it's yellow racism now. My brother. And remember, like we was talking about last week, these niggas come and say, oh, support the Asian businesses now. We ain't supporting the damn thing, man. We're not supporting nothing. Because the Lord just said, we just read in Jeremiah, strangers should not serve themselves of you anymore. Them Asians been in our community making money for years, man. And then disrespecting us. Beating you up, killing you, you know what I'm saying? All that. You might have a Jake here and there, rob an Asian, or in New York they would call a Chinese delivery guy. They would rob him. They would pistol whip him and rob him. A lot of times they ain't even kill him, man. But a Chinese delivery guy, he'll come on a bike or come in his car or come on a moped scooter, and Jake can stick him up. Yeah, Jake get a little $100, $150, $200 for Moab making deliveries. That's movie money, man. Popcorn and movie money. But that's not compared to the hundreds of thousands and millions you done made out of the community all these years. God. And now we supposed to be sympathetic for yellow racism? Hell no. Get your ass up out of here. All right, there's a new breed that the Most High is raising up. We ain't showing sympathy to no goddamn body. God. The hell with you. All you Asians, everybody, you get what you deserve. You get exactly what you deserve. We ain't feeling sorry. These 2/3 simple, weak niggas, they can feel sorry for you, but not us. All right, read on. Days 12-1.
12-1, come.
Good.
And it shall, and at that time shall Michael stand up.
The Lord said at that time, Michael shall stand up. Good.
The great prince.
The great prince, come on.
Which standeth for the children of thy people.
That's how we going to be saved, because the Lord going raised Michael up to defend Israel. Come on.
And there shall be a time of trouble.
Now, see that? That's Jacob's trouble again. It said there shall be a time of trouble. Come on.
Such as never was since there was a nation.
It says such as never was since there was a nation. Come on.
Even to that same time.
Even up into that same time. It's going to be a time of trouble like you've never seen on this earth. Right? Come on.
And at that time, thy people shall be delivered.
At that time, same thing. Daniel was saying the same thing as Jeremiah. It said at that time, it's going to be trouble, but your people still going to be delivered. So where's your faith, Israel? Once again. All right, this society is going to fall. Hell is about to come down. And they saying, listen, man, this thing ain't getting no better no time soon. This thing ain't getting no better no time. They said New York, they said a disease hasn't reached this peak. It supposedly reaches peak in 3 weeks. That's what they claim. But they said this thing gonna stretch for a long time. All right, so hey, this is the Most High bringing the wrath, the beginning of the end. All right, come on.
And at that time, thy people shall be delivered.
Go ahead.
Everyone that shall be found written in the book.
It said everyone that shall be found written in the book, every one of that 1/3, that people shall be delivered. Come on.
At verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth.
Many of those that sleep in the dust of the earth that die for this truth or that spiritually sleep, come on.
Shall awake.
It said they're going to awake. All right, come on.
Some to everlasting life.
Right, a lot of our people, brothers that died in the truth or died for the truth, they're going to resurrect out of the grave when the chariots come. Right, and be with Yahushua, be in the air. Tell you that in Thessalonians. Go ahead.
And some to shame and everlasting contempt.
And some go resurrect to shame and everlasting contempt. All right, come on.
Verse 3. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament.
It said, they that be wise shall rise as the brightness of the firmament. All right, what is Jake doing?
He hit the cars as they pass it through. Yeah, he's hit the cars.
Yeah. Jake is jacked up. I tell you, man. I brought it out last week, man. And, Southern California is the experiment, man. You don't know what these people, they be doing to these people. And then just dump them out here.
It's
all right?
It's lucky drier than last week.
Yeah, it is. I was telling Rob that. Yeah. I was telling that, yeah. Because that they enforce it, man. I'm telling you, they enforcing them stay-at-home orders more and more. All right, come on.
Verse, let's see. Verse 3 again. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament.
The Lord said, they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament. Who is they that be wise? The teachers, the preachers of this word, the brothers that teach this gospel. Come on.
God. And they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever.
And they that turn many to righteousness are going to shine like the stars forever and ever. All right, come on.
Verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end.
It said, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Go ahead.
Many shall run to and fro.
Many shall run to and fro. Come on.
And knowledge shall be increased.
And knowledge is going to increase. And that's the time we're coming into now. All right. A lot of you brothers and sisters, hell, you're home now. You got a good time to study. Get into your books. Read, research, catch up on your research. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Catch up on your research and your current events. All right? Because this society is finished, man. But the freaks come out at night. All right? Kingdom is done, man. Jacked up. Jake is messed up. You know what I'm saying? Give me the law. Deuteronomy 22:5. All right? I guess the sodomites don't go in for nobody. All right? The hell with that. The freaks come out at night, even in the lockdown. All right? Right, give me Deuteronomy 22:5. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5.
Go ahead.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Yeah, Jake is an abomination, man. All right? From Atlanta to Hollywood, walking around with your behind out, man. That's ridiculous, Jake. Come on, brother. Right, go ahead.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
The Lord said a man should not put on a woman's garment. Go ahead.
For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
The Lord said all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God, man. You should be repenting, man. Taking them damn women clothes off and getting yourself right back as a man. I don't get it, man, but I do get it. You know, the damn world is about to end, and Jake still, that's why Paul said, if any be ignorant, let him be ignorant. You know, that's just the time that we living in. Our people out here jacked up, man, messed up. Government probably did all kinds of experiments on them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is what's going on. But we got to repent, keep these commandments, and come back to the Most High. Come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments as they are written. So go back to 2 Chronicles 36 and 16. Go back there. I just want to get into that Jacob's trouble. So it's coming, man. You know, concentration camps. You Negroes still getting shot by the cops. They kill a Jake somewhere. All right, still getting shot. Still, that don't change. That ain't gonna change for nothing. And this thing gonna go down, man. So, you know, we just got to be mindful, keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, and put our trust in the Most High. Read what you got, brother.
All right. This is 2 Chronicles chapter 36 and verse 16.
Come on.
But they mocked the messengers of God.
They mocked the messengers of the Most High. Come on.
And despised his words.
And did what?
And despised his words.
Yeah, they hate the words of the Most High, man. They hate this Bible. All right, they mocked us. They despised it. Come on.
And misused his prophets.
And misused his prophets. Come on.
Until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people.
See that? Until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people. That's why Jacob's trouble is coming. Because what? All the years that we came out here teaching, out of one of our biggest oppositions was our people. All right, come on.
Salakia. Let's start there. Until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people, till there was no remedy.
The Lord said until the wrath of the Lord of hosts rose against his people till there was no remedy. All right? That the Lord going to get Israel, man, for their hatred of this truth. Even Tyler Perry got a new show mocking the truth now. Yeah, Tyler Perry got a series called Ruthless, and it's mocking the truth. I ain't going to even go into it, because I might do a breakdown commentary on it. But Tyler Perry, he got a new show. It's called Ruthless. You can look it up on BET+, and it's mocking the truth. Go watch it. Go watch. I think the first 3 episodes is out already. Go and watch it. I was watching it over the last couple of days. I said, this nigga is mocking the truth. Check it. It's about a cult. That's all I'm gonna say. It's called Ruthless. It's about a cult, and they stay mocking us, man. They like that movie they made, the day shall come, where they was mocking Israel. They had us wearing shower curtains as garments.
Yeah,
man. You know what I'm saying? They be mocking people behind this, man. So the Lord gonna get them. He gonna judge them. He gonna judge them.
Calling the dinosaurs on.
Yeah, calling the dinosaurs. Blow the horn and the dinosaurs will come.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mocking us, but Tyler Perry, man. And Tyler Perry, it said he executive produced, wrote, and directed. All right, so he's the mastermind behind this series. So he must have got rebuked by Israel or ran across some of our videos when we telling him, nigga, stop doing that Medea stuff and stop being a damn drag queen for Hollywood. All right, the brother here makes some good movies here and there, but that's the trade-off for doing that damn Medea thing all them years, man. Come on, brother, get it together. You know what I'm saying? So now he making, brothers, check it out. You know what I'm saying? I watched the first 2 episodes. I got to watch the 3rd one. I said, this dude is mocking the truth. But that's all right. The Most High got something for him. You know what I'm saying? He's throwing other stuff in there, but you can see he's trying to mock Israel. You know what I'm saying? So read what you got, brother.
That's it on that.
That's it on that. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 1. So now for all of you that didn't believe, now the Most High making you believers. All right, he's making you believers now. He's showing you that he's bringing an end to this place, man. He's bringing an end to Babylon. All right, he's bringing this place down. He's destroying this place. All right, why? Because it's evil as hell. This place is evil and the Lord is against it. Read Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 1. Read that, brother.
God, the book of Wisdom in Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
But the souls of the righteous,
come on,
are in the hand of God.
Are in the hand of the Most High. Come on.
And there shall no torment touch them.
It said no torment is going to touch the souls of the righteous. Go ahead.
In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die.
See that? In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die. All right, even spiritually in this world. All right, some may die for the word and physically, but even people look at you as your life is nothing in this world because you're in the truth. All right, you're dead to this world, which is true. You're dead to this world because you live in your H.O.I. All right, come on.
And their departure is taken for misery.
The Lord said their departure is taken for misery. Come on.
Verse 3. And they're going from us to be utter destruction.
Go ahead.
But they are in peace.
Go ahead.
For though they be punished in the sight of men,
although they be punished in the sight of men, God,
yet is their hope full of immortality.
It said their hope is full of immortality. So if you give your life for this truth, if you sacrifice for this truth, if you even you become a martyr for this truth, your soul, your deliverance is immortality because you live in H.O.I. Now jump over to 5 and 1. That's what I really wanted, 5 and 1. All right, 3 and 1 is good, but I wanted 5 and 1. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. It's for all the people that mock the servants of the Lord. All the people that down you. All the people that talk, oh, you just wasted your life with that Israelite stuff. You could have been this, you could have did that. I thought you was going to be in Hollywood directing movies. You waste your time with that Israelite stuff. That's okay. That's quite okay, but look what the Lord said. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1.
Chapter 5 and verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness.
And who said you can direct a movie in Hollywood, just don't sell your soul. Don't be some sellout. There's plenty of people in the industry that they just do their job. And that's it. We know brothers and sisters in different parts of industry in this society, but they don't sell their soul. They don't bend over and compromise themselves. They don't sacrifice a family member. They don't drink blood and piss and urine. We know there's even famous people in the truth, they really can't reveal themselves, but some of them we talk to behind the scenes. And they be like, yo, man, I can't really come out to the public because of what I do, you know what I'm saying, whatever case may be. But I ain't doing all that conspiracy stuff y'all be reading about. I ain't doing that because what? The Most High covers them because they're in the truth now. They don't have to sacrifice a family member or do nothing like that. That's just their job and their industry. But they still believe in the commandments and follow the Most High. Bring it out.
I believe Melissa Ford, that bottle, said that she would sell out and sell her soul. She said she would sell her soul. That's why her career went down.
Right.
Because she wanted to sacrifice and blood and all that stuff and blood sacrifice. She said she refused
Melissa
to do.
Ford.
And you ain't seen her ever since.
Check it out.
She's been on every magazine. You know what I mean?
Check that out. Check that out. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
The Lord said the righteous man is going to stand in great boldness before the face of such that have afflicted him. Come on.
And made no account of his labor. The
Lord said made no account of his labors. Oh, you guys, that's lies you teaching. You just screaming and yelling. Remember Ephraim last week? He's like, yeah, man, I used to hear people say, oh, why you waste your time? Them guys just yelling and screaming and giving their opinion. But he said, now look, 19 years later, you guys got the right to say whatever the hell you want to say. And you're bringing out a lot of truth. All right, go ahead.
Verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
The Lord said when they see it, they're going to be troubled with terrible fear. Come on.
And shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
They're going to be amazed at the strangeness of the righteous salvation. They're going to be amazed. All right, come on.
So far beyond all that they look for.
The Lord says so far beyond all they look for. All right, yeah, that's a cut, man. Oh, you guys are nothing. You're just yelling on the corner. Listen, man. I can't wait till the Most High make these people, man, humble themselves. All right, because we're going to see it. Most High will. We're seeing it. We're seeing it now. Hold that. Give me Sirach 25 and 7. All right, hold that. Give me Sirach 25 and 7. We're going to go back to Wisdom of Solomon 5. We're seeing it as we speak. We're seeing it right now as we speak. Some may not fully live through the whole, because it's going to get bad. And you're going, you may have to give your life, all right, for this truth. But there's a reward in the kingdom. There's a reward. There's a resurrection when H.O.I. comes. All right, read that.
25 and 7?
25 and 7, yeah.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25 and verse 7.
Come on.
There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy.
It said there be 9 things that Sirach said he judged in his mind to be happy. Go ahead.
And the 10th I will utter with my tongue.
He said the 10th I will utter with my tongue. Go ahead.
A man that hath joy of his children.
See that? A man that have joy of his children is a blessing to see your children, come, especially if you raise them in his word and you have a strong chance that they're going to receive salvation when H.O.I. return. Come on.
And he that liveth to see the fall
and he that liveth to see
the fall of his enemy.
To see the fall of his enemy. We're living in a beautiful time, man. All right, like me and the brothers in H.O.I. New York and the group text, we be saying that every couple of days. Yo, it's a great time to be alive. We're living in some beautiful times right now. We're living in a time where he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. All right, read it again, brother. 25 and 7.
The book of Ecclesiasticus 25 and 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue.
See that? The 10th, Sirach said he's going to utter with his tongue. Good.
A man that have joy, a man that have joy of his children.
See, that is a joy. Is a joy for a man to enjoy his children. All right, go ahead.
And he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
He that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. Now the Asians have to face racism. All right, they were, yeah. I go Moab right there.
Yeah,
right?
Moab taking pictures.
Taking pictures, all right? Trying to sell them some damn you know? They greedy asses always trying to look for some money somewhere. All right, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's a beautiful thing. He that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. That's a great thing. That's a beautiful thing, a beautiful time that we're living in the Most High Yahushua. It's a beautiful time. All right, so go back to Wisdom of Solomon, where you was at. 5, whatever verse you left off. He that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
Yeah, laugh now.
All right, yeah, you taking pictures?
No, I'm just taking a picture of how quiet it is
Oh,
out
how
here.
quiet it is. Okay. All right, you gonna do like a picture book or something?
No, it's more for, like history, right?
For history,
yeah,
okay.
because this place is always hustle and bustle.
You
so
hustle and
crowded.
bustle, yeah.
You seldom see it's quiet on
Yeah.
a Saturday night.
So you're getting all the photos of how quiet it is. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, I was here, the last time it was this quiet was 9/11.
9/11?
Yes.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, so this is the second time I see it.
It's the second time you seen it this quiet.
This is worse than 9/11 though.
Worse than 9/11.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, check that out. Moab getting some history.
Why are you guys here?
We're preaching the gospel. We're talking about how this is Bible prophecy, what you see going on the earth. Okay, we're talking about the Bible spoke of these things thousands of years before they actually happened. All right, so you're making history with the pictures. We're making history with the scriptures. All right, come here, shout.
Come here, shout.
All right. Okay, so in 20 years from now, if this place is still here, I'll look for your pictures.
Okay. I hope we don't have to do this again in a few years.
Right. Hey, you just might. It's going to be worse.
But if you Google it, it's exactly 100 years they have an outbreak.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I saw that. Every 100 years they have an outbreak.
Yes.
Yeah. I saw that. I saw a report on that on YouTube.
Yeah, well, we won't be around to see the next one.
Yeah. We'll be in a new kingdom.
Yeah.
That's
all right. Yeah, let's continue on. Right? Boy, I'm getting pictures of history. Good.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1.
Good.
Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
The Lord said the righteous man is going to stand in great boldness with such that afflicted him. Good.
And made no account of his labors.
And made no account of his labors. And going back to something Moab said real quick. Notice he said it was like this on 9/11. So people know when the Most High hit this place, they just still go back to their wickedness. Soon as things get back to somewhat normal, they go right back to their wickedness instead of taking heed. Because they be like, no, it happened, but man, it's back to normal and everything. No, you don't know the Most High gonna bring something else. He's giving you these. When the Most High hit with something, and then he kind of let it go back to normal, he giving you a warning. He said, listen, the next time it's going to be worse. Then the one after that going to be more worse. Then the one after that going to be worse until the end. But you don't take heed. You don't take heed. Go ahead.
Verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
The Lord said, when you see it, they're going to be amazed with terrible fear at the strangeness of his salvation. Because everybody looked at the black, Hispanic, and Native American man as nothing. Especially the servants of the Lord. All right, they're going to be like, these guys, not them. Not them little old guys on a street corner yelling and preaching. Those are the guys. You're going to see it. All right, come on.
So far beyond all that they looked for.
It says so far beyond all that they look for. That's what I was meditating on today. I said, you know what, man, I want to bring out tonight in the camp, I want to concentrate on how the people wasn't believing us, man, how they was mocking. And you see the prophecies happening in the world. And you see Moab, I hope we don't have to do it. No, buddy, it's going to get worse. It's going to get, I hope we don't have to go through this again. No, buddy, it's going to get worse. All right, come on.
Verse 3. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit.
See that? They're repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit. Because look, man, who's to say? Like I said, who's to say this thing may not go back to normal? It might be downhill from here on. All right? Yeah, man, this thing may not go back to quote unquote normal.
Stock market is crashing already.
Yeah, it's already crashing, man. Yeah. These small businesses, they damn near saying they finished, man. These businesses losing money left and right, even though they done made so much money off of Negroes over the years. You should have a couple of million stashed up somewhere because we the biggest consumers. God. We done gave all our money back to these other nations. They should have a stash somewhere. All the money Negroes done gave to them over the years. All right, come on.
And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit.
They repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit. All right, they gonna be regretting. Damn, we doubted these guys. We mocked these guys. We laughed at them. All right, we had them in derision. We misused them. We threatened them. We even cursed them out and said we was gonna do stuff to them. All right, come on.
Shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision.
In derision, this is he whom we had sometime in derision. Oh, this guy looks stupid, man. He looked like a clown. They sound crazy. What are they talking about? All right, come on.
And a proverb of reproach.
And a proverb of reproach, man. False prophets. You guys are false prophets, man. You guys are a cult, man. You guys don't know what you're talking about. All right, come on.
Verse 4. We fools accounted his life madness.
We fools, because you're going to look like a fool in that damn day. We fools accounted his life to be madness. Come on.
And his end to be without honor.
It said his end was going to be without honor. All right, all them guys, man, they're going to eventually just take them guys off the street. You're going to find out all that stuff they talk about was a lie. Okay, they said our end is going to be without honor. All right, come on.
Verse 5. How is he numbered among the children of God?
It said, how is he numbered amongst the children of the Most High? All right, how is he numbered amongst the saints? Come on.
God, I'm going to read that again.
What up, Bach? Shalom. Shalom. What's up, Bach? Shalom.
Verse 5. How is he numbered among the children of God?
How is he numbered amongst the children of God? But
and his lot is among the saints.
And his lot is amongst the saints. And who are the saints? The Israelites. All right, Psalms 148, 14. All right, Psalms 149, it tells you who the Israelites are. Psalms 50 and 5. All right, Leviticus 1, 1 and 2. It tells you who the saints are. All right, come on.
Verse 6. Therefore have we erred from the way of truth.
The Lord said, therefore have we erred from the way of truth. They erred. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of finished souls out there. Finished souls. That's all they left on Hollywood. That's all they left on Hollywood. Go ahead.
And the light of righteousness hath not shined unto us.
It said the light of righteousness have not shined unto us. All right. So the Lord said they were fools, man. And they didn't understand righteousness. They didn't understand the truth. All right. They didn't understand this word and how it was going to manifest and how the men that the Lord used over the years to preach this gospel from coast to coast and all over the world, those men were correct. All right, come on.
And the Son of Righteousness rose not upon us.
The Lord said the Son of Righteousness rose not upon them. Good.
We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness.
It said we wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness. In other words, it says, Solomon said they wearied themselves in wickedness. Right, they entrenched themselves in wickedness.
Thank you, my brother.
Right, go ahead.
And destruction. Yea, we have gone through deserts, where there lay no way.
Go ahead.
But as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it.
It said they did everything else but serve the Most High. They understood everything else. They understood destruction. They understood wickedness. They understood going out of the way, but they didn't understand to serve the Most High. All right, come on.
Verse 8. What hath pride profited us?
It said, what have your pride profited you? And that's one of the number one things that was the downfall of this society. Pride. Everybody is damn proud. Everybody. All right, come on.
What hath pride profited us? Or what good hath riches with our vaunting brought us?
It said, listen, it said, what have pride profited us? Or what have our riches vaunting? The word vaunting means to brag. You know how people brag about their money, brag about their material things.
Amen.
You know,
Hallelujah.
Jake and Eve, we do that on social media all the time. Oh, bitch, what you got, bitch? Da 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 da. Bitch, my wardrobe costs more than your house, bitch. Oh my God, it's so down. I always hated that spirit, man. Even when I was in the world, man.
I love you.
Even when I was getting money with dudes or whatever, like, yo, son, don't make niggas feel bad, man. If you know, put them niggas on, let them get some money, man. Don't put them bum ass niggas over there, son. Niggas bums, man. We get money, son. I never liked that, man.
I can afford to live your lifestyle and my lifestyle at the same time.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's so disgusting.
I'm sorry, brother.
That bragging
My
spirit,
brother.
man. Now,
hold
on, man.
I drink a few beer. I'm sorry.
I know. Hold on.
Jesus, I told you my
But hold
Lord
on.
Jesus.
Hold on. What's your nationality?
I'm sorry.
What's your nationality?
My what?
Your nationality.
My nationality, Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican?
So sorry, yes.
Yeah, hold on. Just relax.
I'm so sorry.
Hold on.
In my Lord Jesus, I'm so sorry, my Lord Jesus. Because there is beer. I should never repeat. No, at all.
What?
Because Jesus is so beer.
I know all about Puerto Ricans because I'm a Puerto Rican myself.
You're Puerto Rican?
Puerto Rico,
Where you from?
My family's from Puerto Rico. They're from South Florida. They're from
brother. But I grew up in Ohio.
We wasn't talking to you though, brother. We was talking to him.
Brother.
Yeah, because he said he was Puerto Rican. Don't get all sensitive on me. But if you want to say something about Puerto Ricans, we can talk about Puerto Ricans.
Exactly.
All right, yeah.
I love you guys because Jesus Christ.
Yo, hold on. Hold your horses. Hold on. Hold your horses. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold your horses. Let me say something to you. Hold on. Let me say something to you. Relax. Now, let me tell you something. First and foremost, we asked him what's his nationality. He said
Puerto Rican.
He said he's Puerto Rican.
Right.
So now, all you heard.
I want to hear what people got to say about Puerto Rican.
Wait a minute. Relax. All you heard was Puerto Rican.
Right.
So you getting on the train, the metro, you hear Puerto Rican. You think somebody's talking about Puerto Ricans.
Right.
All right? No, that's not what we're doing.
No. I want to hear. I want to hear the genealogy about Puerto Rican.
He said
because
that
nobody
he's
wants to
Puerto
hear what I
Rican.
gotta say.
He said he's Puerto Rican, and you heard us say it loud on the mic. So now, what are you saying about Puerto Ricans? Puerto Ricans, Boricuas, if they are of Indian descent, Taino Indian descent, they are Israelites. They are Hebrew Israelites from the tribe of Ephraim. If they're not Spaniard descent, not Caucasian Spaniard descent, but if you're of Indian descent, where you from? Mexico. You Azteca? Aztec? Aztec?
Yeah, you are.
Azteca?
Yes, you are.
All right, yeah. So if you're of Aztec Indian descent, coming out of Montezuma, then you're Israelite. All right. If you're Spaniard descent, then you're Esau, El Blanco. All right. But if you're of Indian descent, Taino, Boricua, Aztec, then you would be Hebrew Israelites from your different distinctive tribes. Then you have to repent. You have to repent and keep the commandments. Your tribe, if you are of Indian descent, Taino, then you would be from the tribe of Ephraim. All right, Ephraim. All right, like a lot of Puerto Ricans' name is Ephraim. All right, that's spiritual.
Hallelujah.
All right, now you got to repent, brother. You've been drinking, and I see some other elements going on there too. All right, I see some other elements going on there too. Now you ain't got to bow down and all that. But yo, you got to get yourself together, man.
Yes,
all right, read that. So that's what it said about Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans, if they have Indian, Taino descent, or from the tribe of Ephraim,
I know that. I just wanted to hear the genealogy.
Keep the commandments. You say you know it already?
Yes, I do keep my commandments.
I believe in Jesus Christ.
Do you know you're an Israelite?
Thou shalt not commit a sin while you're angry.
Right. You shouldn't commit a sin while you're happy either.
Time.
Don't commit a sin, period. What doctrine is that?
Everybody has to sin one time.
No, but listen, you said don't sin when you're angry. Don't sin, period. All right, the scriptures say, matter of fact, get that. Be ye angry, but sin not. All right, it said, you said don't sin when you're angry. Don't sin, period. Don't sin when you're people got a smile on their face and they stealing $10,000 from somebody. That's a sin. You know what I'm saying? So, matter of fact, a lot of people are happy when they steal something from somebody because now they got it from them. So you shouldn't sin, period, at all. Not when you're angry, not when you're happy, not when you're sad. You know what a lot of people do?
They ain't got no choice.
I want you to break that with Puerto Rican. He's rich poor.
Right.
Puerto Rican dudes.
Right. He claimed he knows, man.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see. He got his staff.
Puerto Ricans were so smart they would have called Puerto Rican.
He got his staff, all right, and a little bit of his beard. All right, but the last couple of weeks we've been running into Ephraimites.
Yeah.
All right, but read what you got, brother. All right, good.
Good. The book of Ephesians, chapter 4, and verse 26.
And you know, coming from New York, Ephraim is like that, man. Soon as they hear you say something about Puerto Rican, especially if they hear Judah say it, what you say? What? What you say about Puerto Ricans? You know what I'm saying? Yo, calm down, son. One time, up in the Bronx, in my house on my block in the Bronx, they was gonna fight. Two girls on my block was gonna fight. Yo, come on, this dude going off, man. Yo, come on, get up, man.
He's
come
drunk.
On, get up.
Get out.
Hold up, but yo, get up though. You gotta get up, man. Yeah, but anyway, right? I'm gonna tell a quick story. It was two girls was gonna fight on my block. I knew one of the girls. I said, yo, you're not fighting. What's the problem? You know, I came out to be the peacemaker. I said, yo, what's the problem? Y'all not fighting. You're not fighting on the street tonight. You're not fighting. I said, you know what? Hey, I said, all of you blacks and Latinos, blacks and Hispanics standing around waiting for these two young teenage girls to fight. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Y'all should be breaking these young sisters up. I said, you know what? So I was messing with her. I said, everybody go upstairs and read 2 chapters out of their Bible. It said, I said, go upstairs and read 2 chapters of your Bible. I said, you blacks and Latinos, all y'all always want to fight each other and hurt each other. So, brother, yo, what you say? Why you got to talk about Hispanics, though? Why you got to talk about Puerto Ricans, though? What you say? I said, listen, brother. I said, I didn't say nothing negative about Puerto Ricans. I said, blacks and Latinos always want to fight each other. Blacks and Hispanics, blacks and Puerto Ricans always want to fight each other. That's what I said. But that, you know, they always get so sensitive, man, especially if they hear a Moreno say something about them. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's continue on. Read on.
This is Ephesians 4 and 26.
Yeah.
Be ye angry and sin not.
It said, be angry and sin not. All right, he said, don't sin when you're angry. That's probably what he was quoting. But it says, be ye angry but sin not. But don't sin at all. People sin every day with a damn smile on their face. So don't sin, period.
Hallelujah.
Go ahead.
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
Right, don't let the sun go down on your wrath. All right, be angry but sin not. In other words, bring it out.
It's a lot of people that commit adultery in the act. They're not angry in the act.
They're not angry in the act. They smile. They smile. They like, it feels good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Positive K. What your man got to do with me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Like Jake was talking to Eve in the store one day, and Eve was like, yo, Jake is off. Eve was like, yo, my man live right over here in the projects. He's like, so what that nigga ain't got nothing to do with what me and you doing. Jake is off his down, man. You know what I'm saying? So you know, like I said, you could be taking $10,000 from somebody. You ain't angry. You like, I'm about to have this money. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to be angry to sin. People sin with a smile on their face.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? Brothers kill each other and laugh.
Exactly.
And laugh. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I piss on that nigga body. You know what I'm saying? That's what Pop Smoke in them. They had those kind of lyrics in their songs, that drill music. You know what I'm saying? How they laugh. Yo, I laughed at your funeral and all kinds of stuff, man. So people sin, some people rejoice in wickedness. They like doing, look at Esau.
My brother.
Esau smiling when he's doing evil all over the earth. So the brother said, don't sin when you're angry. No, the scripture say what?
No.
Be angry, but sin not. Don't let the sun go down on your wrath.
Whatever, my brother.
All right, now, Boricua, what's going on?
Boricua, brother, listen. I love you.
You gotta repent, brother. You gotta repent.
I repent myself, and I very sorry to Jesus.
Yeah, but you gotta repent, brother. Oh, you gotta repent.
And nothing can stop when you.
Because there's some elements we see, that drunkenness and some other elements we see going on here with you.
Yeah,
so you gotta repent, brother.
Thank you.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 9.
Go ahead.
All those things are passed away.
Like I sit on that. All right. So you got to repent, man, brother. It's high time.
I drive every day.
It's high time to
But
repent and come
today
back. Give me
is the
Acts
day.
3:19.
I love you guys because
Acts
you know
3:19
why?
is time to repent, brother. And get yourselves right. All black, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian, of Indian and Negro descent, you are the 12 lost tribes of Israel. And it's time for you to get yourself, get your mind and yourself right, because this kingdom is about to fall, man.
The kingdom,
America's
Lord
on its way
Jesus
out.
Christ.
Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible. This
God.
place is on its way out. Read what you got, brother.
God. This is Acts chapter 3 and verse 19. Repent ye therefore, and be converted.
What the Lord say?
Repent ye therefore, and be converted.
Repent ye therefore and be converted. Be converted back to what? Back to your true identity and nationality. All right, come on.
That your sins may be blotted out.
Right, see that? The Lord said, look, I'll give you a clean slate. Repent and be converted that your sins will be blotted out. Go ahead.
When the times of refreshing shall come from the presence of the Lord.
And that's what we're in now. We're in a time of refreshing. So if you're dealing with drunkenness, you know, drugs, homosexuality, lesbianism, you got to get out of that, brother.
Thank you, brother.
All right.
I'm drunk, but
All right.
I'm happy.
All right.
But Jesus,
Men
no.
can't deal with other men.
Exactly.
All right.
But
No homosexual. No
Jesus,
maricon. No maricon. All right.
No
what the hell is wrong with these? All right. Yeah. No maricon. No cabron.
Thank you, brother.
No cabron. All right. No cabron, maricon. All right. Sucio. Sucio, cabrón. Sucio, cabrón. Maricón, sucio. Diablo. All right, read.
This is Psalms 19 and 7. The law of the Lord is perfect.
See that? The law of the Most High is perfect. Go ahead.
Converting the soul.
Converting the soul. Go ahead.
The testimony of the Lord is sure.
The Lord said His testimony is sure. Come on.
Making wise the simple.
Making wise the simple. All right. With these testimonies in His Bible, if you simple, it can make you wise. Go ahead.
Amen.
All right. That's it on that. So the Lord is letting us know repent. And get rid of all manner of sin and wickedness in these last days, because you want to be right. You want to be right when the kingdom comes. All right, Acts 3 and 19. Acts chapter 3 verse 19. You want to be right when the kingdom comes. Y'all got to get out of here, man. You know, drunk up and down, walking up and down Hollywood. Hey, listen, man, really, during this quarantine, if you don't have to be out, don't be out. Because people are going to start disappearing soon, too.
Exactly.
This is a perfect time for all kinds of crimes, man. Somebody catch you slipping, man, walking down the street, it's dead. I mean, the police are still patrolling, but there's no people around. So you somewhere, you can't really scream or nothing or yell for help because nobody's around. And the police are not around, you're done. You know what I'm saying? So this is really not a time, if you don't have to be out, don't be out, man. This ain't no time to be drunk wandering up and down Hollywood, man. You know, you don't know what can happen to you out here. Right, go ahead.
Acts 3 and 19.
Go ahead.
Repent ye therefore.
This is a perfect time for human trafficking. You know what I'm saying? Van, that van roll up on you and throw you in it. Nobody don't see nothing. If the police are not around, you finished. Because nobody's seeing, it's dead. Nobody's seeing you. Nobody's seeing the crime. Go ahead.
Repent ye therefore, and be converted.
Come on.
That your sins may be blotted out.
So you got to repent. All right, repent. Come back to the commandments of the Lord. All right, if you're black, Hispanic, Native American, of Seminole Indian descent, then it's time for repentance, man. Because listen, we ain't gonna be out here, man. It's shut down. We really, brothers are still going out really as a sacrifice, because we can say, yo, I'm gonna stay in, I'm gonna study my scriptures, I'm gonna do some sit downs. You know, we still got the internet, I can teach. Yo, ain't nobody out there, man. You know, but brothers is like, look, we gonna go down to the wire, man. We gonna go down to the wire. If we can still get out on the street, we going down to the wire. You could easily say, yo, let's do a lesson. Brothers, let's get together, let's have some yayan and kick it. You know, but brothers said, nah, we gonna still go out there, man, as when the Most High say, look, them streets are shut down, then we gonna know. All right, but just because there's a lockdown don't mean you lock the Most High word down. Most High said, look, I'm above everything. I don't give a damn about no pre-martial law or nothing. If I say my servant's still going to be out there, they're going to be out there. All right, come on.
And he shall send Yahushua Hamashiach, which before was preached unto you.
Right, and you can't say nothing because we was out here when it was crowded. We was out here during a busy time. And remember, the scriptures say in season, out of season.
You're going to fall to the camera.
All right, it says in season, out of season.
Yeah,
so
you can't go. All right, brother.
You can't say we wasn't out here when the chief place of concourse, when Hollywood was filled with people up and down. All right, come on.
Verse 21, whom the heaven must receive until the times of restitution.
The Lord said, whom the heaven must receive until the time of restitution. So Yahushua was crucified, and he went to the spirit world until it's time for him to come back and restore the nation of Israel. Come on.
Of all things, which God has spoken by the mouth of all his holy prophets.
See that? The Lord said the restitution of all things that the Most High spoke about by the mouth of his prophets. All right, so you know we still making that effort. Give me Revelation 10:7. We still making that effort. So all that, man, I just wanted to go into tonight, man, that spirit where people didn't want to believe Israel, man. People didn't want to believe us when we was teaching this stuff, and now you're seeing it. Look like the damn apocalypse. All right, pan around, Rob. Look like the damn apocalypse out here on a Saturday night in early spring on Hollywood Boulevard. What's today, March 28th? 27th? 28th, right?
Yep.
Yeah, see that? The 28th of March, spring day. All right, Hollywood Boulevard. You know, people would have been out here spending the last little bit of their tax money, you know what I'm saying, at these clubs and bars, but the Most High shut it down. All right, so you're witnessing all that stuff. You ran your fat damn mouth over the years against the servants of the Lord, when all we was trying to do was tell you what the Lord said. That's all. Don't get mad at the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't come bullying the messenger. You know, we had your brother seen some of the camps over the years, man. We've had people ready to kill us out there, man. And we just telling you, thus saith the Lord. That's all. We really, what are you getting so mad about? It's just words. Nobody put you in a chokehold. Nobody pushed you. Nobody put their finger in your face. None of that. We just teaching words. But the prophecy, the Most High said his word is like a two-edged sword. It cuts into the joints and the marrow. It gets in your spirit. People get mad because the word is cutting their ass. All right, come on.
Revelation
10:7. Revelation 10:7. Because it's coming to the white. Go ahead.
But in the days of the voice of the seventh angel,
come on,
when he shall begin to sound.
The Lord said in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he began to sound, go ahead.
The mystery of Yahweh should be finished.
The Lord said the mystery of Yahweh should be finished. Come on.
As he hath declared to his servants the prophets.
As he declared unto his servants the prophets. He gave us the mysteries of his Bible to understand, for us to come out and teach the people over the years. Go ahead.
And the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again, and said, Go and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel.
It said, go and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel. Go ahead.
Which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth.
Come on.
Verse 9. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, Give me the little book. And he said unto me, Take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter.
It said the word will make your belly bitter. Go ahead.
But it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey.
It said it's going to be sweet as honey, right? Because the word, that's how the word is bittersweet. You learn it. We the Israelites, we the chosen. The kingdom is coming to us. The white man's the devil. He going to fall. He going to lose his rulership. You learn all that good stuff. But then it's like, we're in captivity. We got to go through hell. We got to see our people cursed. You know, 2/3 got to die. All right, after a while, you learn to accept that. You know what I'm saying? After a while, you learn to accept that part, but it's bittersweet. All right, come on. Right?
Verse 10. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand.
Come on.
And ate it up.
He said, I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up. Go ahead.
And it was in my mouth sweet as honey.
It was in my mouth sweet as honey. Come on.
And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter.
As soon as I ate it, my belly became bitter. Go ahead.
Verse 11, and he said unto me,
Come on.
Thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues.
It said, thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues. Go ahead.
And kings.
And kings. So the Lord said what? You would do this work before the world. Again. And you know, we're going to do it until the Most High say, that's it. Streets are shut down. Right? You come out your house and the National Guard is standing there. Where you going, sir? Right? It's a stay-at-home order. All right, Esau. All right, got to obey the higher powers. And for you simple brothers and sisters, Israel loved the gainsay, man. I just got to get this. Give me Romans 10:21. You know, they be on the comment board. Oh, I thought the white man's the devil. Y'all look scared. Get the hell out of here. No, the Most High said to be in order. It has nothing to do with being scared of Esau. The Lord said obey the higher powers. God. So we got to go along. We're not ruling and say it got nothing to do with Esau's still a damn devil. We've told Esau he's the devil to his damn face for years. We stood toe to toe with them, telling them that they the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. We got video archives of it. Thousands of videos and camps with us telling Esau he the damn devil. So what the hell are you talking about? Israel just always got to be negative and gainsay. Always, the world is about to end and niggas are still negative. Just leave it alone. Damn, if you hate a brother that bad, just say, yo, all right, the world is about to end. I ain't got to hate this nigga no more. You know what I'm saying? But Israel is so negative. You just gotta be negative. The damn kingdom about to end. And you still concentrate. I would be concentrating, that nigga's off, whatever the case may be. But, yo, survival, me, my family, whoever you congregate with immediately, the rest of Israel that you love and pray for. All right, but Israel is like the concentration is still on us hating each other as a people, as opposed to this kingdom is about to be destroyed. Brother said something negative about me the other day. The video had nothing to do with me. He just brought my name up. I was like, damn, the video got nothing to do with me because brothers be sending me these different videos. I don't even be paying that stuff attention half the time. But I'm looking and a dude, he's talking about something totally different. He just brings my name up like 3 times. Like he made an excuse to incorporate my name into what he was saying. I say, yo, Israel is something else. He's not even talking about me. But just had to put let me show that I still hate Zabak. Let me show how much I hate him. I'm talking about minerals and damn Israel, but I'm going to bring Zabak name into it. All right, go ahead, brother, read.
This is Romans 10:21.
Go ahead.
But to Israel he saith, all day long I have stretched forth my hand.
The Lord said all day long he stretched forth his hand. Come on.
Unto a disobedient.
Go ahead.
And gainsaying
people. So just because we've been saying Esau is the devil over the years, that don't mean we scared or whatever because of the coronavirus. The Lord said, no, obey the higher powers. So if I think it was one of the videos I was talking about, we got to cancel or postpone the Passover. If Esau make a law and say, yo, this building has to be shut down, all right, were you going to defy Esau and have 200, 300, 400, 500 people come in the building to the Passover? Then Esau run up in the place, send everybody home, give the building like a damn $30,000 fine, probably shut the building down. So, all right, the building is locked down. We can't do that. Are we going to go to the precinct and shoot all the cops and say, open the building? No, you dummy. So we have to obey. If Esau brings in a law down, you got to obey it. Or you're going to get jammed up and said agree with that adversary quickly. But you don't understand that. But because Israel want to be able to say something negative about a brother so bad, they just going to take anything and twist it around. All right, read it again. Romans 10:21. Unbelievable. Read.
But to Israel he saith, all day long have I stretched forth my hands into a disobedient.
A disobedient, come on.
And gainsaying.
Go ahead.
People.
Gainsaying people, man. So, even Israel, they disobey and gainsay with this Bible and these prophecies. We've been coming out, bringing out this word for years, telling you what the Lord, that ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen no time soon. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But let's see what the Lord do. Let's see how he rock and roll. Suddenly, like we read in 2nd Ezra before, that scripture been coming out a lot. All right, the sown places shall suddenly be unsown. All right, movies like Pandemic, Contagion, Outbreak, you seeing it in real life. People walking around with masks in front of you everywhere. Whether they defending themselves against the corona or not. I ain't wearing that goddamn mask.
Me neither.
Man.
God.
I ain't wearing that. That damn thing is uncomfortable, man. And I was watching H.O.I. New York, Priest Terah, Elder Terah, and Brother Maccabees, they was bringing out how the mask don't protect the coronavirus.
At all.
They said that the brothers did their research. They said the mask don't, so much news is coming out about this thing. I don't even know where to start half the time. But they said the mask, I was catching up on the New York videos, the brothers, they was out there teaching in Brooklyn, a no man's land over there too. But they was bringing out how the mask don't protect you from the coronavirus. All you're really doing is breathing in your own air.
That's all you're doing.
That's all you're doing. But I'm not wearing that damn mask, man. That damn thing is uncomfortable. The Most High is my mask, man. The angels is my mask. Go ahead, brother.
And Salakia, Jake and Eve is so simple. Now on Instagram, man, they taking pictures with the mask, trying to make it all fashionable.
Right.
Now they got a mask filter.
Right.
So you can, even if you don't have a mask, the filter will put a mask on you for you. You know what I'm saying? You got diamonds on it and stuff, man.
Yeah, man. One of the tailors that be making the garments for us, the Issachar sister, she sent me a screenshot the other day. I think I got it. She sent me a screenshot. She's making custom masks. And she sent me a screenshot saying the custom masks are available if you need them. I said, hell no, I'm not wearing nobody's mask. I'm not putting on no damn mask. Bring it out, Rob. Let me see if I can find it.
I was making for Charlotte Parr when he had the mask on. I said, you look like a ninja, a black ninja.
Good.
For the foot.
Good. You know what I'm saying? No. You know what I'm saying? No.
Louis Vuitton masks now.
Yeah, Louis Vuitton mask, making it fashionable. Oh yeah, there it is. She making a custom mask out of some material. She sent me this text the other day. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, and it said, what she said? She said, I don't want to show her name or number or nothing. She said, we do and we have. And she's Issachar with that deep accent, so she kind of types funny. She's, in other words, she said we do and we have. So in other words, she's saying we make them and they're available. Yeah. So like you want to get a dozen of these for you and your family? You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing that goddamn mask, man. You know what I'm saying? That damn thing is uncomfortable. And it don't protect you from the virus. That's what they bring it out.
Somebody on the cover bar said, yes, I want one of those.
Yeah, somebody said they want one. All right, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? More power to you. Yes, I want one. I know they're being sarcastic. You know what I'm saying? The damn thing don't, but Issachar sent me that. I don't want like a tailor-made garment, a tailor-made mask to go with your Passover garment.
Right.
Like I said, everybody looking like ninjas or for the Foot Clan.
Yeah, man.
Master Shredder.
Man. Hell no. No. That mask is off, man. All you're doing is breathing in your own hot breath, man. That's it. You know what I'm saying? The Most High not protection.
Yeah, that's live.
All right, so where you was at?
10 and 21.
No, drop that. Give me, preach, what is that? Preach the word in season, out of season? All right, so yeah, we through the power of the Most High H.O.I, we're not boasting, but we did this work over the years, and we still out here in the dry season. You know what I'm saying? But you can't say over the years we came out to Hollywood when it was packed, when it was full. You know what I'm saying? Battling and dealing with the people. Now, old channel, we had all those videos, man.
Yeah.
Lost a lot of good videos from the spot over there. A lot of good Saturday night and Friday night teachings over there.
Yeah.
All right, so
your video's gone.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's all right. The angels got to record it.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, the angels got to record it. Right, go ahead. We didn't know we was going to lose that channel so abruptly.
Yeah.
Read.
This is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 2.
Yeah, look at that, man. Get a shot of that right before I read the scripture. Look at that. Ghost, man. Right. Ghost town.
Filled with folks.
Ghost town, man. Ghosts.
Full of scoffers.
Right. Even a demonic Scientology temple. Ghosts. But usually be tourists out there looking at the Scientology building. I know I did a commentary on that building back in 2011. I broke down some of the demonic images and stuff. But yeah, man, read that. You got it?
Yeah. 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 2.
Go ahead.
Preach the word.
Start at 1.
God. I charge thee, therefore, before God.
Come on.
And the Lord, Yahushua Mashiach, who shall judge the quick and the dead at his appearing.
Right, Yahushua going to judge the quick and the dead, meaning the Israelites that are alive spiritually and the ones that are dead spiritually. Come on.
And his kingdom.
Go ahead.
Preach the word.
It said preach the word. Go ahead.
Be instant, in season, out of season.
It said be instant, in season, out of season. So brothers is like still taking advantage. Oh, we still can get out there and do camp. Let's get out there and do camp. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we don't know when it's going to be over. All right. And if it's one soul just walking by, whatever, you know, you never know. It's up to the Most High. All right. Come on.
Reprove, rebuke.
It said reprove, rebuke. Go ahead.
Exhort with all long suffering.
Exhort with all long suffering. Come on.
And doctrine.
It said exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. It said be instant, in season, out of season. Yo, brothers, man, y'all want to try to go out? You know, hey, man, you know, Hollywood is dead, but, you know, the cops don't move us. We can get out there and teach for a few hours. Maybe win a soul or two. You know, come on.
Verse 3.
The other brothers was out in, where y'all was at earlier?
Right over off of
El Segundo.
El Segundo.
And Fig, yeah.
And Fig, but the other brothers, right?
Yeah.
And they was out there teaching for a while. I think I seen them live on Facebook a little bit.
Believers of the word, right?
Believers of the word, yeah, the
Believers
other
of the
camp.
world,
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So you know, brothers are out here, you know, still, you know, trying to get that.
Yeah,
money
he's in the cap. He's in the
yeah,
cap.
God, no, I know. Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine.
Lord said the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine. Go ahead.
But after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers.
The Lord said after their own lust, they're going to heap up to themselves teachers. Come on.
Having itching ears.
Having itching ears. All right. They're gonna want people to teach them what they want to hear. They want people to teach them the doctrine they want to learn. All right. Come on.
God. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth.
Yeah, they're going to turn away their ears from the truth. Come on.
And shall be turned into fables.
They're going to be turned to fables, man. Esau's not the white man. The battle between the tribes. All the tribes are black. Now some of the northern kingdom is saying all the blacks are Africans. So that was
off.
Oh, man, it's off, man. Give me Isaiah 9:21. Nah, I heard that recently. Yeah. Now you got, but see what it is, it's just like the scriptures say. Some of the northern kingdom brothers and sisters, their spirit is getting vexed. So now they saying, well, you blacks are not Israelites, y'all Hamites. We the real tribe. So it's going back and forth with that nonsense. And that goes back to the breaking, the splitting of the kingdom after Solomon's death. That's that curse that it goes back to. All right, go ahead.
Come on, Isaiah 9:21.
Go ahead.
Manasseh, Ephraim, and Ephraim, Manasseh.
Manasseh, Ephraim, and Ephraim, Manasseh. Go ahead.
And they together shall be against Judah.
They together going to be against Judah. Now you got northern kingdom saying, you blacks are not Israelites, y'all Canaanite Hamites. All right, go ahead.
God. For all this, his anger is not turned away.
The Lord said, for all this, his anger is not turned away. Go ahead.
But his hand is stretched out still.
See that's what, in other words, that's Salakia. That's why the Most High is judging our people together. Go ahead.
God. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
In the place it was said, we are not the Lord's people. Come on.
There it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God.
The Lord said it's going to be said unto them, you are the sons of the living power. All right, you are the sons of the living God. Go ahead.
Verse 11. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel.
See that? Both nations, both southern and northern kingdom. All tribes, Judah and Israel. Go ahead.
Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together and appoint themselves one head.
We're going to appoint ourselves one head, Hamashiach. All right, he's going to be the one head leader and ruler of the nation of Israel. Come on.
And they shall come up out of the land.
We're going to come up out of the land. Go ahead.
For great shall be the day of Jezreel.
Right, great shall be the sowing and the reaping of the nation of Israel. Great going to be the day of Jezreel. See that? Why? Because all the seeds we sown out here over the years through teaching this gospel is going to grow now. Those seeds are going to grow. Didn't Paul say one man plant, another man water, and the Most High bring the increase? All right, so all that teaching and prophesying and ministering that brothers have done, all right, you're going to see the fruits of the labor now. You're going to see the people returning back as a nation. All right, so, you know, and even in the midst of that, we still got work to do. The teaching don't stop until the Most High stops it. That's it. All right, give me that in Isaiah 62 and 6. Give me that, Isaiah 62 and 6. It don't stop until the Most High say so. So who the hell are you to say anything against the Most High's program? You ain't got a damn thing to say. All right, just go with it or sit down somewhere and let the real men do the real work. All right? Read what you got, brother. Read that.
Isaiah 62 and verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem.
Come on.
Which shall never hold their peace day nor night.
The Lord said he set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Go ahead.
Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence.
It's saying, ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. Go ahead.
And give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
It said, give him no rest until he establish and make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. He said, keep teaching this gospel until the kingdom is set up. All right, so I'm going to wind it down in a few unless I'm going to bring out. Yeah, I'm going to wind it down in a few. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Brother said, the hell with that. We ain't coming to camp. Ain't nobody out there, goddammit.
Prophesy to the wind.
Prophesy to the wind. But we love our brothers, man. H.O.I, we still love y'all. All right, brother said, nah, ain't nothing out there but tumbleweeds. All right? But anyway, we're going to get a few more and get ready to wind it down. All right? But the Most High said what? Proverbs 14:23. Proverbs 14, verse 23. But hey, still make the effort. You know what I'm saying? You know, it ain't going to kill us. Come out here. In season, out of season. Look at it again. Pan over there again, Rob. That damn thing is ghost, man. Finish, man. Damn tumbleweeds. Paper and cans. Paper and cans blowing by on the, even the paper and cans ain't blowing by on the ground. There's a little wind tonight. Ain't even no paper and cans. All right? But it is what it is. It's just the 5-pointed satanic Baphomet stars. All right? That's all that's out there.
That's it.
Right? The 5-pointed Baphomet stars. All right? Walk of Fame. Hollywood Walk of Shame.
Walk of Shame, God.
Walk of Shame. All right? But we'll get a few more and wind it down. You know, we did a little work for the Most High tonight, so all praises to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Read what you got.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 14 and verse 23. Come on. In all labor there is profit.
In all labor there is profit. Come on.
But the talk of the lips tendeth only to penury.
See that? It said, in all labor there's profit, but the talk of the lips tendeth only to penury. Meaning it's like, yo, all that talk, you ain't doing nothing. All right, so you got to put in some work. Put in some work for the Most High Yahweh Shai. All right, so, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it said in all labor there's profit. All right, you know, somebody going to receive something. You know, somebody going to receive something from the word going out. But we just, you know, give me that one, give thy diligence to make your election sure. I think it's 2 Timothy. That's all, man. We just doing our diligence to make our election sure. That's all, you know what I'm saying, to the best of our ability. All right, we just saying, listen, as much work as we can do for the Most High, let's try to get out there and do it. That's all, you know what I'm saying, no more, no less. Not trying to be proud, not trying to be better than other brothers. Oh, H.O.I, think they all that, and I don't know. Have nothing to do with that. Diligence, man. All right, diligent, meaning you're making a sincere and earnest effort. That's diligence, man, making a sincere and earnest effort. And you know, we always got to put up those disclaimers, man, because Israel turn everything into negativity. All right, just negative for no reason. All right, you better get into the fruits of the Spirit, man. Joy, love, long suffering, you know, peace. You know, Israel is miserable, man. You know, even in the midst of seeing our enemy about to fall, you should be rejoicing and happy. Listen, whatever I feel towards a brother or sister, whatever, you know, Most High about to get us up out of here. Look at it like, look, whatever problems we had as a nation in this kingdom, that's going to be over with when we get in the new kingdom. All that stuff going to be squashed. All right, so, you know, well, look, how they said, look on the bright side of things. All right, as bad as it's getting, this means it's about to get good for Israel. All right, so get it together, man. Get your mind right, Israel. Stop just being so negative and just ready to go at another brother or sister all the time, man. Just showing your jealousy and hatred and contempt and you're evil towards your own people. That Deuteronomy 28 curse. His eyes should be evil towards his brother. This damn kingdom about to fall down, and all Jake could do is hate his brother. All right, read what you got, brother.
You said 2 Timothy 4 and 9.
Give diligence, yo, hold up. Go on the other side. Go over there.
Or give it to the camera.
Give it to the camera. All right. Give thy diligence to make thy calling and election sure.
Thank you.
It might be 1st or 2nd Timothy. All right. You can look it up in the concordance.
Appreciate it.
Give thy diligence to make thy election sure. Yeah, but anyway, you know, the job got to get done. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? The job got to get done until this place shut down. You know, till it shut down. Most out, you know, give an effort, you know, to bring out, you know, these prophecies and what this word is saying and how the people didn't want to believe, but hey, Most out making you a believer now. It's 2 Timothy's, let me see. 2 Peter, Salakia, 2 Peter's 1 and 10. 2 Peter's 1 and 10. Give thy diligence, yeah. 2 Timothy. 2 Peter's 1 and 10. Yeah, I thought it was Timothy. I always get them
15, you were right there by it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It says, be diligent, study, and show thyself approved, the workman of God.
2 Peter's.
Rightly dividing the word of truth.
Okay. He knows some scriptures.
Scriptures, huh?
Okay. 2 Peter's 1 and 10. Go ahead.
It's the book of 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 10. Wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
It said give diligence to make your calling and election sure. Go ahead.
For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall.
Right, you do it. What is Esau up to? All right.
Taking a ride there, old Cadillac.
Old damn Happy Days vehicle.
I'm trying to Deuteronomy 32.
The fines. All right?
No.
So I can read it again for the top. The hell are they lurking around doing? Right? Go ahead.
God. This is 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 10. Wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
See, rather the brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. All right, in season, out of season. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, still make it a sincere, earnest effort. You know, the brothers are up in New York. They still going out to Times Square teaching. You know, whoever's out there is out there. You know, we teach in Times Square when it's jam-packed in the middle of the summer. All right, so it's not about, you know, having bragging rights. It's just, brothers is just giving that sincere effort. Like, whenever there's an opportunity that presents itself to do the work, you're going to take that opportunity until the Most High just shut this thing down. All right, come on.
Wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
The Lord said, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. So when you serve the Most High hardcore, you know what you're doing? You're showing him appreciation that he chose you. It's like you're paying the Most High back, even though he don't need you to pay him back, but you're showing appreciation. Most High, you call me to be one of your servants. I'm going to do it to my earnest ability. That's all it is. All right, there's a trade-off. Go ahead.
Salakia. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall.
See that? If you do these things, if you give diligence to make your calling and election sure, you shall never fall. Remember what James told you in the book of James. He said, be doers of the word, not hearers only. Because if you're just a hearer, you're like a man looking at yourself in a glass. It's like you're not there. Look, how the Most High said, look, you know me, you love me, but you don't serve me. See that? So he said, listen, if you do these things, you should never fall. That's why a lot of brothers and sisters fall off too, because they're not doing the work. They're not gathering, they're not fellowshipping, they're not doing the work. You somewhere off somewhere just going the hell off. Because what? You're not being diligent. You're not in the vineyard. You're not serving, laboring, trying to do something for this work. So that's why you fall over there by the wayside. Right? You see people that fail on Facebook doing all kinds of wild stuff. Like, yo, what's up, brother? Like, yo, sister, what are you doing? Oh, brother, I'm sorry. I haven't been keeping my Sabbaths, and, you know, I kind of started falling back into the world. I hear that all the damn time. Pray for me, brother. Can I get some counseling? What counseling do you need? The scriptures is your counsel. You wanted your ass back out there into the world. Instead of coming on class week, reading your Bible, keeping your Sabbath, trying to fellowship. Okay, I don't live near one of the camps, but I'm going to sacrifice. Every couple of months, I'm going to try to put some money together and travel for a feast day. It's stuff you can do, man. You would do it for anything else. And when Israel want to fulfill their lust or their will, they're going to find a way. They're going to find a way to go there. They're going to find a way. So do the same thing. Now, 2, 3, 4 years, brother, I need you to pray for me. I've been going off. And we still going to be compassionate and do it. 9 times out of 10, we still going to counsel you. We still going to pray for you. But it's like, come on, man. But you put yourself out there. You didn't put yourself in a way where you could labor and serve with brothers and sisters. So now you fall by the wayside. All right, go ahead.
All right. Verse 11. For so an entrance shall be ministered unto you abundantly.
See that? The Lord said that entrance shall be ministered unto you abundantly. So basically, I just want to mainly the 10th verse. The Lord said, give that diligence to make your calling and election sure. In other words, show the Most High appreciation by constantly serving Him and teaching Him and doing His work. All right, and give diligence give diligence in your everyday life. Make sure you keep it under yourself, keeping the commandments. You know, don't just I'm just a camp Israelite or I'm just a Sabbath Israelite. No, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This becomes your life. All right, give me that in Proverbs 6:23. Proverbs 6:23, we'll get like 1 or 2 more and close it out. All right, a very, very, very quiet night on Hollywood Boulevard. Ghost Town 2. Uh-oh, Esau out here getting it shaken. Esau out here going, hey, what up, Dunn? Right. Dunn is on his game.
Got Eminem out here.
Caesar. What up, Caesar?
Yo, my name is the most fucking dinosaur. Dead man, motherfucker, somehow. Wow.
Uh-oh, he put the hoodie on.
Uh-oh.
Caesar Bowl.
B-Rabbit.
That the motherfucking guards would even fucking just like conceive to fucking mace the old dude in the face. It's like 80 fucking senior citizen, ARP, motherfucking fall, break a hip, and life alert.
Right, but anyway, let's continue.
Continue.
All right, what's your rap name, Esau?
My rap name is motherfucking, I don't even know, motherfucking Marat, motherfucking just straight up, Minyard, motherfucking Gavacho Gacho. The Minyard Gavacho Gavacho.
Macho Gabacho. Eminem, the Hollywood version. Go ahead.
6 and 22?
Proverbs 6:23.
23, cut. For the commandment is a lamp.
The commandment is a lamp. Go ahead.
And the law is light.
And the law is light. Go ahead.
And reproofs of instruction.
And reproofs of instruction. Go ahead.
Are the way of life.
There you go. The reproofs of instruction are the way of life. So these laws, statutes, and commandments should be your life. This should be your whole existence. This should be what you on this earth for. All right, to serve the most. When you wake up to this truth, this is your entire life. Serving the Most High, keeping His law, statutes, and commandments, and making that full conversion over to Him.
That's right.
All right, so with that, death and destruction to Esau and the nations, power, peace, safety, and the kingdom of heaven to the 12 tribes of Israel forever and ever. Amen. Kwame Ashala, hallelujah, or praise to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai forever and ever. Amen. I think Yeshua is going to say a few things, and Kwame Ashala, shalom.
Shalom.
Brother going to continue to edify you a little bit.
You got a sword in your phone, right?
Yeah.
I just want to say a few things. Shalom, Israel. Shalom. Kwame Ashala. Brother spoke mighty well in the spirit, as always, man. As always, spoke mighty well in the spirit. Preached the Bible. Look, man. I mean, obviously, it's finished out here. Obviously, as we come out here, we came out here last Sabbath.
On your phone.
We said the same thing this Sabbath. It's obvious that it's finished, right? So we still got to come out here and do the work, man.
Let me just say a verse.
Rob got a Bible on his phone.
Come on, bring it out. Hold on, back up, brother, back up, right? You can't just skate on up over on the brother, right?
I can say a verse for you.
Go ahead, quote it. No, not the mic, not on the mic, not on the mic. You got to be keeping the commandments to be on the mic. What's your name, by the way?
I better cut the live. Want me to cut the live or you want to cut the
No.
Hey, back up just a little bit, brother. Just a little bit back. All right, go ahead.
I was like this. That's how I said it. I was like, bro.
You want to cut the live?
Yeah, it's up to you, right? Cut the live.
No,
What's your
We
nationality?
can leave it.
Okay.
Your read is okay?
That's what I said.
So.
You can do the best you can.
So.
Do the best you can.
You got the sword, right?
He got a verse or
Yeah, but it's all the falls. I didn't bring my sword.
Okay.
You got an extra one?
Unless you want to.
It's all extra old English, though.
Oh.
I got my phone, though.
Okay.
I got my phone. Brother, what's your nationality? How come every time I hop on the mic, it's always somebody?
He got a
So grab me Psalms 91. So you just hit the
Shoe going ice on my skinny shoe. Holes in my sock on a pair of Psalms.
Hold up, brother.
Hold on. I got it for you.
91.
You want to rap?
Yeah, he want to rap.
Brother, you want to rap, brother?
Hip hop corner.
Oh yeah, here it goes. I just want to say this verse for you. I just came back from Atlanta.
All right. Is that why you in Hollywood? You a rapper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I use your mic, please?
No, not the mic. You got to be keeping the commandments to use the mic.
Con.
That's how it goes. But we'll be able to hear you, brother.
Go ahead, brother. Say your verse.
There's plenty of fans out here.
I think I forgot it again. Oh, it goes like this.
Bring it out, brother. We ain't got time for it. Come on, brother.
So anyway,
on,
brother, when you remember it, we're going to bring it out until then. So
I need the mic.
Right now, we out here telling our people with this mic, right? Because we do, in order to use this mic, man, you got to, one, be keeping the commandments, and two, you got to be trying to wake your people up and tell them what's going on. Because right now, we're not about to use the mic to do some kind of folly rap about rapping about smoking weed, women shaking their butts, and people being black, right?
Oh yeah, this how it goes.
None of that.
Can I say it?
Hold on, brother. Hold on. And
Hold
I'm
on,
gonna let you right after
brother.
that, all right?
Back up. Can you back up a little bit, brother?
Oh, here it goes.
Just give us a little respect, all right? So we out here, and we gonna still do the work, man.
I gotta say
Nobody
it now.
should be scared. If you in the truth, if you in the army of Yasharala, and you in the truth, and that goes for men and women. If you in this truth, man, you shouldn't be scared of no damn coronavirus.
No.
You shouldn't be scared of nothing, no plagues, no diseases, no nothing like that, right? The Most High God said He didn't give us the spirit of fear. We shouldn't be at home. We should be coming out here and doing the work until it's time for us to not do the work, right? Like the priest said, until it's a damn army truck on your street, man, keeping you from, brother, just hold on, all right? So until there's a whole army truck outside, or Esau saying you can't even leave your house, you should be coming out here and do the work, man. Give me 91 Psalms and start at verse 5. Yeah, start at verse 5.
Psalms 91, verse 5.
Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by the night, nor for the arrow that fleeth by the day.
Right? So the Most High God said you shouldn't be afraid of the arrows by day and the things that's happening by night. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you shouldn't be afraid of the things that you've seen going on around you.
Right.
Because for one, it's prophesied in the scripture. And two, if you've been out here doing the work, you've been prophesying about it. Right? You've been telling all the people they need to wake up before you get pestilence and disease and destruction. So now when it comes, all of a sudden, we surprised now. No, we should be happy and rejoicing. Go ahead to verse 6.
Psalms 91, verse 6. Nor the pestilence.
Nor the what?
Nor the pestilence that waketh in darkness, nor the destruction that wasteth at noonday.
So the Most High says, nor the pestilence, man, or the destruction that come not. Right? This should not be anything that you're afraid of. This is prophesied in the scripture, so you should be actually saying, okay, it's right there. We at about the fifth trumpet. going into the sixth trumpet, and you know, there go the Moab is getting all the diseases. This should be all stuff that you following by, right? You marking your time by. A lot of y'all people are marking y'all times by the calendars Esau gave you and the watches you got, the little Rolex. You should be marking your time on what's going on according to these scriptures. Right? Go ahead, brother.
You ready?
Verse 7.
Can I go?
91, Psalms 91, verse 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
It shall not come nigh you, right? You see these people dropping dead, and I don't really know if the body count is real. Right? I don't really know if there's really 10,000 people.
God.
They could be making all this stuff up, man. Those people actually could be dying because of AIDS.
God.
Who knows why those people are dropping dead? It could be coronavirus. It could not be. But what did the Most High God say? Read that again, brother.
1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
It shall not come nigh or near thee, right? You got all these bodies dropping, but if you keeping the commandments, it ain't gonna happen to you. You got all these people wearing masks, but if you keeping the commandments, you ain't gotta wear no mask because you covered by what? What do all the Christians always quote? I'm covered by the blood of Jesus, right?
Right.
Well, then why you got a mask on if you covered by the blood of Jesus?
Right.
Nah, you covered by the lies of Esau. That's why you're going to get the coronavirus. Or get the other pestilences. Or get all the other stuff that's not written in this book.
That's right.
Right? Because, you know, it's going to be a whole nother something else in the next week. And the week after that, it's going to be something else. Which is all what? The plagues that plagued Egypt, man. They back on spiritual Egypt, which is America.
Right.
Go ahead, brother. Verse 8.
Verse 8.
Psalms 91, verse 8.
Read it loud, huh?
Psalms 91, verse 8. Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
God. So the Most High God said, you're going to see the reward of the wicked. And the reward is not going to be a good thing. All right? The wicked is not going to get $100 bag bills in a bag placed on their step.
Right.
The wicked is not going to get a party down the street and say, yeah, you know what, you was wicked, but you was covered by the blood of Jesus, you saved. No. The wicked is going to get a straight nuclear missile to the forehead, man.
Right.
And they're going to get straight destroyed. That's what it's talking about. You're going to see the wicked's prize, or what they call it? The reward. They're going to get rewarded for their wickedness. And what's going to happen? We're going to get rewarded for our righteousness, man. But you got to, the priest was bringing out a main point in his lesson, man. Faith, right? It said, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see. So not only are you going to see their wickedness come down, you're going to see your righteousness go up, man. But how you going to see that if you got the mask on and you ain't got the faith? How you going to see that if you're not keeping the commandments because you say, well, you know what? I did my best, Lord. Didn't Matthew 5:48 say, be ye therefore perfect? You didn't do your best, man. Christ did his best, right? Zechariah did his best, right? Noah did his best, right? I mean, Moses did his best. So all these brothers, they did righteously, man. Go down to scroll up. Down. Go to verse 10.
Psalms 91, verse 10. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come near thee.
Read that again.
There shall no evil behold thee, neither shall any plague come near thy dwelling.
Hey, man, it said, neither shall any plague come near your dwelling. Everybody on lockdown at their house, you in your dwelling, right? That's where you dwell at, man. So if you're keeping these commandments, how is a disease going to come and befall you in your dwelling when you're keeping these commandments? You got the blood of the Most High Yahweh Shai Mashiach on your dwelling.
That's right.
He's covering your household, man. You got your house in order. Right? Your kids ain't out there just being thoughts and hoes and whoremongers. Your wife ain't out there got another man on the side. She keeping the commandments. Your kids keeping the commandments, right? Your household is in order. Right? You keeping the commandments, setting the example. You got the Most High God. His son's blood is upon your household, man.
That's right.
How was those plagues and those diseases? Real quick, give me Deuteronomy 28:1. How are those diseases gonna come nigh your dwelling? You keeping the commandments. That's the faith that you gotta have in the Most High and His Son, man. 28:1. It says you gotta have keep the laws of God and the faith of Christ. That's how you match. That's why faith without works is dead, because you gotta have the laws that God gave to Moses, the Mosaic law, and the faith of Christ, man. You can't have one without the other. You can't do one without the other, man. Right? You got to keep the law and have the faith. That's the reason why you keep the law. So read that up.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Esau got his little toys, man. We're gonna let them go by. Look at Esau. Ain't nothing happening that crucial, man. Brother, you can't be walking up on brothers like that, man. You gotta say, excuse me, brother, or something like that. You know, I don't know you from a can of paint, right? I believe you, my brother, but I haven't figured it out yet. You could be Esau, you could be anybody, right? Good. What's your father? What's your father?
My dad's name is
No, but what's his nationality? Jamaican, right? So you would be a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. Did you know that? Right. Come on, Esau. There ain't nothing going on, Esau. But listen, so according to the Bible, I don't know if you believe in the Bible, but there's nothing else to believe in. That's good you already believe in the Bible. According to your patrilineage, you are a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. In this time right now, you see it ain't nobody out here but the cops, right? You see it's not a fun time to be out here. Don't be worried about no hip-hop. Don't be worried about no raps, man. Don't be worried about no freestyles. I'm trying to give you salvation because don't even worry about that. We got verses and scriptures of this Bible you need to be getting hold of.
Does my verse mean anything?
It doesn't. It does, but right now at this moment, nothing matters but getting your salvation.
Doesn't mean anything?
Not at this moment. Maybe 10 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. And honestly, I could argue that didn't even matter then. But clearly you can see right now, brother, there's nobody out here, man. Right? What does that mean? That means the world is ending. And right now, you got to keep the commandments.
Can I just say a verse?
Brother, listen to what I'm saying. Don't worry about your verse right now. Listen to what I'm saying, all right? According to the Bible, you got to keep the laws of God or else you're going to get destroyed. You in that rap verse, right? Don't worry about it. I'm trying to give you salvation. It's something that's very important. So you will be a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. The Most High God, He sent His Son only for the Israelites. The Most High God only cares about the Israelites. The Most High God only loves the Israelites. So you being one of them, you got a responsibility now, brother. You got to keep the commandments. You got to come back to your God, come back to your nation. Because that other stuff, all this stuff in America, all this stuff in America, brother, that's fine. That's fine. I'm sure it does. But once you understand what really means a lot to the Most High, you're going to understand that verse don't mean nothing.
Yeah, well, that verse means a lot to the Most High.
Well, you in that verse got to start keeping the commandments, all right? Does that make sense? And maybe after that, you'll start writing all kind of new verses, man. That's actually beneficial.
Just let me say my verse, please.
Brother, I'm not going to let you say your verse, man.
All right, fine.
Is that,
if I just say it off top?
Is that okay? You can say it out loud.
Here it goes, ready?
But hold on, before you say that.
Hey, bro.
Did
You
you?
God. Dude, I'm saying, I understand I've been giving, brother. So,
I mean, you know.
You gotta stand up my verse goes, right? Just like this. I wrote this. I think I wrote it in Atlanta. I was like this, I'm like this.
Yo, just teach out.
You ready? I've been here before. I reviewed my preview. Back on my feet, to me, it's to leave you. I had some now related from my nephew. I guess wait till they grow that sweet tooth.
Did you know that you are a Hebrew
friend came to my house.
Can I add to your rap?
Yeah, add to the rap, brother, because this is.
And Esau's finished, man. It don't matter if you're in your little cop car. It don't matter if you got your little mask on, man, or you in your front desk.
Why don't you care, bro?
Or because, brother, you are not speaking the words of the Most High God, man. The Most High God said, if it's not speaking according to this word, everything else is really
Come on, brother.
non-existent.
You rapping about now laters and a sweet tooth, brother. Come on. Come on, brother. You talking?
Brother, what's your nationality? See, I done already gave you your nationality according to the Bible, and now you still telling me you're from the land of wood and water, because that's what Jamaica means. So are you wood and water, brother, or are you something better than that? Or are you a rapping Hollywood transient, man? We telling you are a king on this earth, man. And Esau's telling you just a rapping transient. But your brothers is up here telling you that you a Hebrew Israelite, a king on this earth, man.
You don't think I'm raw?
Raw what?
You don't believe that I know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't. Because if you knew what you was talking about, you would be talking about the scriptures. You wouldn't say you Jamaican. If you knew what you was talking about, you would be up here trying to give these precepts, but now you're giving the sacrifice of fools, brother.
No, what
Yeah,
I'm
you'll be
saying,
rapping
I'm
about
saying
the
I
Most
wrote a
High.
verse,
Nah.
and I don't-
Not
I
now,
don't read
ladies.
I don't read the scriptures.
That's your
I'm a real
first
person.
problem.
I'm a real person.
You told me you read
There's
the
a
Bible.
lot of people that you're leaving out. People that are real. People that have real passion.
Hey, well,
people
why?
that know what they're talking
Why
about.
is the way to
They write
destruction,
verses.
brother? Yeah, I'm leaving
You
a lot
don't
of
even
people
give a
out.
fuck about
The
them.
Most High God left
All you're talking about is
two-thirds
this dumbass
of
scripture.
Israel out.
Ooh.
So the Most High God left you out.
But you're real, bro.
All
I
right.
appreciate the scripture, bro.
What did
Like,
the scripture
honestly,
say? What did the scripture say?
I don't know.
So how you appreciate something that you don't and you didn't listen to and take heed to, brother? Right? Don't that make sense?
Teach me though.
I'm teaching you. So what I'm telling you, you being a Jamaican, right? So-called Jamaican. It's finished.
No,
You
this
being a
this one
so-called
good.
Jamaican, the Most High God said you are actually a Hebrew Israelite. Come check out this sign, brother. Come check it out, and you will be from the tribe of Benjamin. Right? So, if you from the
So we
tribe
still
of
got-
Benjamin,
this
that
one's
means
still
you a
going.
Hebrew Israelite, brother.
This
That
one's
means
still
you an
going.
actual
Yes,
king on this earth. That means you got an inheritance. You got the kingdom of heaven waiting on you. Not the kingdom of America. You can rap in the kingdom of heaven, brother. I don't think you don't have skill, but it's what you rapping about. It's what you represent. It's the state of being that you in.
Said, though.
I heard what you said. And you didn't mention no Yahweh. You didn't mention no Yahweh Shai. You didn't mention no Yasharallah.
It's not about that. I'm talking
It's about that, huh?
I'm talking about my family.
This is your family.
How I feel.
The nation of Israel is your family, brother.
I said I've been here before. I review my preview. Back on my feet to me is to leave you.
So if you've been here before, what is your nationality, brother? You've been here before, right?
West Indian.
West Indian. Come check this out. You see West Indians right there, right? You see that? Brother, don't be too proud. Come check it out, brother. West Indians, right? What that say over here? This is what your slave master called you. This is what God called you, brother.
Right.
It says Benjamin, Ben Yum Yum.
I wrote those words. I wrote those words. Nobody else wrote those words.
Brother, you know who wrote the Bible?
No.
You don't care about that.
I do care, but like I
You care about your raps, but you don't care about the Bible.
care, man. I care.
So the same way you wrote them raps, brother, you wrote this Bible. Because your people wrote this Bible, man. Not the white man, not the East Indian, not the Arab, not the damn African or the Asian, man.
Right.
The people who wrote that Bible is the people right here on this sign. So of course you wrote that rap, brother. We got style and flavor. You read this Bible, it got style and flavor, man.
So the Holy Spirit didn't write it though?
And to be honest, the Most High wrote your raps, man.
Yeah, of course. God was the one that gave me the words for it.
Right. So now, just like how he gave you the word, now we trying to give you the word. The most important word. I'm not trying to belittle your raps, but right now is not the time for raps.
It's not a fucking dumbass rap, bro.
I didn't say it was an effing dumb ass rap,
It's
brother.
my word, bro.
But honestly, compared to what we should be doing right now, that rap means nothing, man. and I don't mean to belittle you, but that rap is not going to get you anything, man. Oh, yeah. But you know what? This will get you the kingdom of heaven, man.
That's right.
That should be way more important to you than some contract that Esau's going to give you and kill your damn mom for it, man.
Right.
For real. You sign them contracts and all these Tower Records and all that?
I won't sign no contract.
Of course not, brother. You know why? Because you already got a contract you made with the Most High God. And you know the stipulations of that contract? Keep the commandments, man. That's how you fulfill your contract. That's how you get paid, man. Don't them athletes, they fulfill their contract and get paid, right? What?
Did you see how real my words were, though?
Hey, man, we got a word for you that's real. Read that out, 28 and 15. Check how real this word is.
So you don't think my words are real?
Check how real this is.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Right.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice.
Go down to 68, Slaki. Go down to 68. We're going to see how raw and real these words are. These raps that Most High God wrote. Go to 68.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68.
Check this out, Ben Yam Yam. Check this out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Right? What is this? Check this out. This is a
by
rap.
the way
This is a rap
whereof I spake it to thee.
Right? He said
thou shalt see.
So he said he's going to bring us into Egypt again on ships. Slavery, right? On ships. Go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake it to thee.
Right?
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Most High God said we wasn't going to see our homeland again. Go ahead.
And there ye shall be sold into your enemies.
The Most High God said we're going to get sold into our enemies, right? The so-called white man. That's who bought us. That's who sold us. Auction blocks. Go ahead.
For bondmen.
Right.
And bondwomen.
Right.
And no man shall buy you.
Woo! Hey, that's a rap right there, man. That's the coldest bar I've ever heard. The Most High God said we would go into slavery on slave ships, and it happened. This was written 2,000 years ago. He said we was going to go into slavery on slave ships, and it came to pass. He prophesied the future. You ever prophesied the future in your raps?
A little bit more.
Have you ever prophesied the future in your raps? Now that's a rap that really matters, brother. Don't that make more sense?
I have no rap.
You have never prophesied the future if you ain't speaking the Most High God's words, man. You understand what I'm saying, brother?
Right.
Your raps and your words and your way to get on and your way to have money is to see in this wicked, crumbling society, man. Why are you worried about rap? Look at this place, man. What you worried about raps for? Worry about the kingdom of heaven, man.
I'm trying to convince you. I'm not trying to convince you.
What are you trying to convince me of?
All right, if I convince you, I would say like, listen to my verse.
Are you trying to convince me?
Believe in me.
Are you trying to convince me?
It has nothing to do with what you're talking about.
I'm not going to believe in you. I'm going to believe in the Most High God.
In my verse, try to find out what it means from what you're talking about.
Now, what if I say your raps are whack? Would that hurt you?
No, it wouldn't hurt me.
So what does it matter about you? Why do you care about the verse, brother?
Huh?
Why are you so obsessed about the verse and me
Because
approving
I want you to
it?
listen to the verse and I want you to tell me like.
I was going to say.
But what if I think it's terrible?
Because it means something to me because I have been here before.
I don't know. That's your opinion.
All right, Esau. It shouldn't hurt you either way, right?
It doesn't hurt me.
So who cares? But this actually affects you, man.
Actually,
It does.
maybe not.
Okay, so did he not prophesy that your people would come over here on slave ships?
No, I read about that shit in my fucking history class.
Right. It happened to your people, right?
I got 7 books.
And you can't say no because you speak English.
Yeah.
So your people got beat in their backs and said, speak English, boy. Right? Carry this water, boy.
So where do we speak if we don't speak English?
What we used to speak?
Yeah.
We used to speak Hebrew.
Hebrew?
Hebrew.
How do I speak that? Can you tell me?
You got to come to the classes and learn.
Can we rap in Hebrew?
You can rap in Hebrew. But what do you got to do first to learn Hebrew? Give me Revelation 1 and 3. What do you got to do to learn Hebrew? You can't just start making stuff up because then you're going to sound like a Christian talking about I shout about a Honda, I shout about a Chevy,
Right.
Right? You can't be doing that. You got to actually learn it.
Right.
You don't care about my
1 and
verse in
3.
English?
Why do you keep asking?
Brother,
if I care
yo, what's
about
up with your verse, brother?
That's good,
You
man.
don't care about my verse.
But you know what you should be saying to your mom? We are the Hebrew Israelites. We got to keep the commandments before we all get destroyed out here. That's what you should be telling her. Read that up. Check this out, Ben Yum Yum. Check it out.
God bless the child. This
Revelations.
Is so real, bro. Listen to me.
Listen.
Revelations
1.
God bless.
Verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth.
How is he going to learn Hebrew?
Blessed is he that readeth.
How is he going to learn who he is?
Blessed is he that readeth.
Right.
And they that hear the word of this.
Only got on my phone.
Slakia. Blessed is those that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
The time is at hand,
That's what God told me to say. I said, as a young man approaching middle age.
You know what God told you to say? We just read it. Blessed is he that readeth and watches and sees the prophecies. For the time is at hand, man. I know you come out here all the time. You see all kind of people out here.
Checking out that was a
Brother, listen to what I'm saying, brother. We telling you this because we love you, brother. We not out here to care about your rap and say if it's good or not. We out here to save your soul, man.
Yeah, man.
You're not understanding that.
What you think my soul's not
You can rap in the kingdom of heaven, man. You can rap all day, man. You can come to the feast days. We just had a feast day. The brother was rapping up there, man.
You don't think I'm saved, bro?
You're not saved.
Why?
Give me Matthew 24. You're not saved. What are you saved from? What are you saved from? Matthew 24:19.
From my damn self, bro.
From yourself.
I'm saved, bro.
We're gonna see if that's what the Bible says. Give me Matthew.
That's yourself with when you get started.
Matthew 24:19. We're gonna see if you're saved because we gotta go based off the Bible, right?
Actual scripture.
And what's your nationality?
Child of God. I'm a child of the light.
But what nation? What
I
nation?
don't come from any nation. I come from what Jesus said.
So you're not trying to answer. All right, read that out.
I said I'm a child of the light. I don't associate myself with anything under the law. I don't put my vision on God because He created us all.
Matthew 22.
To become who He created us to be. And it's love. God's love.
That's disbelief.
Hey, brother, can you back up some?
Disbelief.
Can you back up some?
I don't see disbelief. I see belief.
Any division is not
It's
God.
hard for you to.
You gotta love each other. It's not about each
Priest,
other.
that's 24, right?
What?
Okay, yeah, 24 and 13. Check this out, Ben Yum Yum.
Matthew.
Saved. 24 what? 24:13.
Matthew 24:13. But he that shall endure into the end.
But he that shall what?
But he that shall endure into the end.
He said, if you endure into the end, go ahead.
The same shall be saved.
The same shall be saved. So you're not saved yet until the end. Hey, give me give me Isaiah 1 and 68.
So what are you playing me?
Huh?
Is the Quran or something?
What?
What is that? Tell me what are you talking to me about?
128? Yeah, 1 and 68.
No, what are you talking to me about?
You should have been paying attention to 68 and 1, Salakia. No, wait. Luke, give me Salakia. Luke 1 and 68. You should have been paying attention because I've told you a plethora of things by now.
I listen to God.
God is talking through this Bible. That's God's words, right?
So why don't you
168? 168.
I'm a real person. I'm a real one.
You're a real person because you're a Hebrew Israelite. But you got to come back to your laws of God so you can be even realer. So your raps can be even better, man. Check this out. Let's see if you saved. We already found out you wasn't saved because you said you got to endure to the end, right? But what are you being saved from? Read that out.
Luke 1, verse 68.
Right?
Blessed be the Lord God of Israel.
The God of who?
The God of Israel.
No, the God of everybody.
The God of Israel.
These 12 tribes on this chart, that's who God is the God of. Go ahead.
For he hath oft visited and redeemed his people.
He visited and redeemed his people. Check this out, Ben Yama. He visited and redeemed his people. Go ahead.
And hath raised up an horn of his salvation for us in the house.
He raised up a horn of salvation for us, which is Christ, right? Go ahead.
In the house of his servant David.
His servant David. He came through the loins. Hold on, check this out. We almost done. So you following me so far? He said, blessed be the Lord God of Israel. He visited and redeemed his people. Go ahead.
Well, I'm doing 70 right?
70.
Luke 1, verse 70. As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets,
right,
which have been since that word began.
The world began. 71. Check this out.
Luke 71. That we should be saved from our enemies.
From our who?
From our enemies.
We being saved from what?
From our enemies.
The brother said himself. We being saved from who?
Our enemies.
We being saved from our enemies, man. If you're not on this sign right here, you will be the enemies of Israel, right? Because he said, I'm the God of Israel. I raised up a horn of salvation, which is H.O.I Mashiach. I raised up that for my people, that we should be saved from our enemies. So if you're saying you saved, for one, you're not saved yet, and two, you don't know you got enemies out here. So how you going to be saved from your enemies when you think everybody's the same? When you think everybody is all lovey-dovey, hand in hand? The Bible don't teach that way. So that's what we're trying to tell you. What's your name, by the way?
My name is Pure.
Pure?
Yeah, I'll tell you my mom name.
What's your mom name?
Richard Isaacs.
Richard Isaacs, okay? So, Richard, we out here to tell you, it's not that we don't care about your rap, but right now, this is more important. Because this is salvation we talking about, right? We can clearly see, man, this place is done and finished. The Most High God, he's not going to care about nobody's raps right now. We'll get to the raps later. We'll get to the basketball later. We'll get to the poetry later. And the jazz and all of that, the stuff we used to do. Right now, he raising up warriors, man. The Most High God is looking for warriors from Israel. And in the kingdom of heaven.
You know that you said that for a fact. You said no jazz, no everything.
Of course I said it for a fact, man. I'm making a point.
Support you for a second.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead, go ahead.
I just want to say that you've been appointed to the defense of the gospel. You've been called to be strong and to walk in the power of his mind. Said, you know, I'm sorry, let me start, because this is, you've been called to be strong and to walk in the power of his might. So I know you got the strength it takes
right.
to defeat any demon that's fiending to pick the flesh from our bones.
Hold on, y'all both talking at the same time.
As long as you'll know that you're walking in the power of his might.
Brother, just come.
And not your own. See, I look around me every day and I see so many people that are surrounded and they're drowning in negative influences of envy, strife, hatred, heartache, pain, and division. And we're
I don't mean to cut you off, but what is your nationality according to the Bible? What's your nationality? Who's your father? What was his nation? Irish. Okay. So, you know, according to the Bible, you will be an Edomite. According to the Bible, we will be Israelites. Right? According to the Bible, the East Indian man is an Elamite. So all these nations of people, they all in the Bible. Right? So what I would do, I would look up what would be the fate of Esau in the Bible. Check that out when you get a chance. Right? Well, that would be our father. Yeah, but you are his son, but he's the God of, check this out. Listen. God is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You come from Abraham, but you come from Esau. He's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and then you got to go to Jacob, but you come from Esau. So when you get a chance, just read up on some stuff about Esau in the Bible and see where it takes you, all right? But we're not going to be out here much longer, man. We're going to go ahead and call it. Because right now, nobody's really, it's not really sincere questions we get, right? Others is just up here being folly, man. So we're going to go ahead and call it a night before we have a rap show out here. All right, so you want to come close it out with her?
Yeah, I get like 2.
I never read that novel for my improvement.
Right, so we're not here to deal with folly.
So I fit into a system.
We're not here to deal with folly.
I like to find some pants the right fit for me.
You know, this is serious, brothers.
Used to be with me.
Give me Isaiah 57 and 4.
I have no bandwagon.
All right, give me Isaiah 57 and 4. This is serious.
No time to be thinking.
All right, no. Matter of fact, give me Proverbs 10:21.
Have me emotional and don't make me more.
Give me the book of Proverbs chapter 10 and verse 21.
Like you can say something. That's what I'm saying.
You know, brothers, we're not up here for folly and foolishness, man.
Came to a conclusion.
We up here to teach the gospel and exalt the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Give me Proverbs 10:21. Read.
God, the book of Proverbs, chapter 10 and 21. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for want of wisdom.
See that? It said the lips of the righteous feed many. All right, so we trying to be the lips of the righteous, man. We trying to feed many. This is serious. Read that one more time.
God. The lips of the righteous feed many.
The lips of the righteous feed many. Good.
But fools die for want of wisdom.
It said fools die for want of
Ever
wisdom.
since you do ass and
See that? But the lips of the wise feed many. So we trying to teach this gospel, man. Jump up to the 19th verse.
Verse 19. In the multitude, and see Esau's
Right,
coming
now
out.
see, now true spirit coming out.
What's the instinct?
It's true spirit is coming out now.
My instinct sees.
All right, it's true spirit is coming out now. Give me, I want the one, it is our sport to do mystery. Yeah, give me that, find that one for me. Yeah, man. See, we don't have time for folly, man. All right, it's no time for folly.
Supposed to be
all right, we dealing with
been cool and I'd have been on my way. You never know what anyone's going through, and I've never been rushed for buying the shoe.
Yeah, you got
you never know what
Verse
anyone's
23.
going through.
It is as sport to a fool to do mischief.
What did the Lord say?
It is as sport to do a fool. It is as sport to a fool to do mischief.
See that? The Lord said it is as sport to a fool to do mischief, man. We're not dealing with the spirit of mischief. All right, we're trying to bring out the word. We're trying to bring out the word of the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua. And then the true spirit start coming out. All right, we don't have folly, man. Give me Proverbs 15:21 now. All right, we don't have time for folliness, man. If you're coming up here, come up to hear the word of the Most High. All right, read that, brother.
Verse 21. Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom.
See that? Somebody that's destitute of wisdom, folly is joy to them. Because they don't know how to deal with wisdom, so folly is joy to them. All right, come on.
But a man of understanding.
But a man of understanding, come on.
Walketh uprightly.
He walketh uprightly. So if we don't have time for folly, man, look at the world is coming to an end, man. The world is coming to an end. And we don't have time for folliness, man. All right? It's downhill from here on in. Give me Matthew 24 and 8. Matthew chapter 24, verse 8. Yo, we keep asking you to stop walking up, brother. All right? I don't want to put my hands on you, but I don't want you violating our space, brother. Come on. All right? Because when you keep inching up like that, now you're making us looking suspect. All right? You don't have to stand or close up on us like that.
You get right here, man.
You can stand at a good distance, social distancing.
There you go. All right, brother.
All right?
All right.
All right,
Have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good day.
Matthew 24 and 8.
All right, we're not going to deal with folliness, brother, right?
No, I love you guys. I cannot leave. Because I love you guys. I know what you mean, man. I'm trying to learn, bro.
All right, yeah, but it's, we being patient with you, brother, but you're a little intoxicated. We're not going to judge you for that. But we just try to tell you to be in order. All we're saying is to be in order. Go ahead, brother.
Pray for the
Matthew 24 and 8.
Go ahead.
All these are the beginning of sorrows.
All these are the beginning of sorrows. Go ahead.
Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted.
Start at 7.
God. For nation shall rise against nation.
Nation shall rise against nation. Now the brother just sent in a group chat, North Korea, they said North Korea fired the most, test fired the most missiles they've ever tested during this coronavirus. Where everybody, the whole world is looking at corona, North Korea is over there testing out missiles. The brother just sent me the article. Come on.
For nation shall rise against nation.
So we're in a time of nations rising against nation. We don't have really time to hear Jake's verse, man. And the man is rapping about now-laters. Now-laters is not good for you, man. All that sugar, now-laters is a damn block of colored sugar, man. That stuff ain't good for you. We ate that stuff when we was young. We are right now. But come on, man. You rapping about now-laters and my nephew got a sweet tooth? Come on, brother. Yeah, man. It's that sport to a fool to do mischief. Bring it out, Rob.
It reminded me of the Living Color episode with Jim Carrey. He would play like a jungle expert, but he was talking about black. He said, and this is how you control the black man now, later.
Yeah.
I'll put the clip in there. In there.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Now-laters, man. 2020. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know now-laters still existed.
They still around.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And there shall be famines and pestilences.
There will be famines and pestilences. Come on.
And earthquakes.
And earthquakes, go ahead.
In diverse places.
Yeah, earthquakes in diverse places. I think Russia had an earthquake. And a tsunami one. All right, tsunami one or something like that. But the Most High is not playing with this world, man. You want to rap about annihilators, brother. Eat some now, save some for later. An hour later. Damn block of colorful sugar, man, that we ate. Man, all that candy they put in the hood was nothing but poison. Poison. They was trying to kill us back then, man. Trying to rot in your teeth and kill you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Jake, man, Jake gonna find folly and anything. It's the end of the damn world. The end of the goddamn world.
Clearly.
Esau.
That's Jake.
No, that's Jake.
Jake, man, she went over there to trip.
Yeah, she went over there to
She
trip
didn't say
out.
nothing when she was over here.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Yeah. Also, he had to not go crazy over here. Had her in check when she was over here. But yeah, man, the damn world is about to end. You know, yeah, it's just a figure of speech, but you know, however the Most High going to let this thing last. But come on, man, and you, Jake, still want to engage in folly, man. Still, brother, you would think that our people focus would shift and it would get more locked in and serious, and it's still. I just sit back and look at Israel, you know, and I know I'm not perfect, I'm far from it, but I be like, look, do y'all see what's going on? And it's the same behavior with Israel. Read what you got, brother.
Verse 7 again. For nation shall rise against nation.
Come on.
And kingdom against kingdom.
Nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Go ahead.
And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
Go ahead.
All these are the beginning of sorrows.
The Lord said these are just the beginning of sorrows. All these are the beginning of sorrows, of what's to come on this society. More is going to come on this society. Did you know that? This is the time of God's judgment. We're living in the last days. All right, we're living in the last days according to Bible prophecy, and this is the time of God's judgment. All right,
I wouldn't argue that.
Say it again?
I wouldn't argue that.
I know, you couldn't if you wanted to. All right, give me Psalms 9:17. All right, give me Psalms 9, I believe it's...
I have my reasons. I have my reasons.
Okay, I understand that. No, I want, the wicked shall be turned into hell. Is that Psalms 9?
God.
Psalms 9. Yeah, Psalms 9:17. Read that.
God. Psalms 9:17.
Come on.
The wicked shall be turned into hell.
The wicked shall be turned into hell. Come on.
And all the nations that forget God.
And all these nations that forget God. That's why Moab being judged, Esau being judged. You got a lot of these actors dying. They claiming they dying from the coronavirus. But these guys probably got AIDS, man. That guy, the actor from that movie Clueless, he's 69 years old. They said he died from complicated. No, he probably was a damn faggot and died from AIDS. Raping and molesting little boys and having sex with men throughout his whole life. All right? But you going to say it's coronavirus. That damn thing is part of the damn
but
AIDS
you got something to
epidemic.
base that upon, though?
Huh?
You got something to base that upon?
Who?
What you just said, do you have something to base that upon?
Do I have something to base that upon?
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of these celebrities are damn homosexuals.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that.
A lot of them, what it is now is a good opportunity.
I probably did that before you did.
It's probably a good opportunity for them to say that it's coronavirus when it's really the damn AIDS killing them. You know, remember back in the days, they would always say, like Rock Hudson. They said, oh, Rock Hudson died from complications of pneumonia. That was AIDS. Liberace died from complications of pneumonia. No, that was AIDS. Them niggas was homosexuals, man.
Yeah, he was faggot.
All right? They were supposed to be these Hollywood sex symbols, but they was homosexuals.
Yeah, he
all
was
right?
faggot.
Huh? Yeah, Liberace, Rock Hudson. Listen, what's her name before Elizabeth Taylor and Joan Rivers, they both said, listen, most of the Hollywood punks are nothing but Hollywood homosexuals. She said, but if you knew that they was homosexuals, it would destroy their image. It would destroy their sexy Hollywood punk image. Because they were seen as ladies' men, you know. Even black women went crazy over these white men. All right, but these guys were Joan Rivers Before she died, and Elizabeth Taylor said that. Most of the Hollywood punks are nothing but Hollywood homosexuals. Hollywood punks, right? Good.
Good. I'm going to start verse 16. Because the brother asked, how do we know it's the end? The Lord is known by the judgment which he executes.
The Lord is known by the judgment that he executes, the things he's making happen on the earth. Good.
The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands.
See that? The wicked is snared in the work of their own hands. Jump up to 12. All right.
Psalms 9 and 12. When he maketh inquisition for blood, he remembereth them.
The Lord said, when he maketh inquisition for blood, he remembereth them. When the Most High start to judge this earth for the evil that has been done, and when he started to bring bloodshed, come on.
He forgetteth not the cry of the humble.
He said he don't forget the cry of the humble. A lot of this what you seeing, especially with these Asians and all that, is because of what they did to God's people over the years. So he didn't forget the cry of the humble. All right, go ahead.
Verse 13. Have mercy upon me, O Lord. Consider my trouble, which I suffer of them that hate me.
See that? He said, have mercy upon me, Lord, and consider my trouble of those that hate me. So the Lord is remembering everything that's been done to his people, and he's judging this earth for it. Go ahead.
Thou that liftest me up from the gates of death. 14. That I may shew forth all thy praise.
Answer on that. All right. So the Lord said, look, he lifts us up from death that we may show all his praise. So the Most High is judging the earth. All right. So that's how we know.
That's
we see
right.
things happening every day. We see the shutdown of society, the shutdown of business, the shutdown of commerce. All right. The Lord said he was going to do that. Give me James 5 and 1. All right. James chapter 5 verse 1. And a lot of these businesses and things, they ain't coming back, man. They ain't gonna make it back. They can give them a stimulus all you want. All right, try to circulate that money back into the economy, but you got to remember the hand of the Lord is on this thing, man. The hand of the Lord is on this thing. So that's what he's doing. He's bringing judgment. They said they extended the unemployment 39 weeks. All right, you get an extra 13 weeks or whatever, but the Most High bringing this place down. And look at that, man, 39, just give them 40, man. Give them an even 40, you know what I'm saying? That was just 39.
I want to see if that happens.
Huh?
No. I want to see if that happens, right? What you just said.
Yeah, they'll probably do it. They'll probably do it. Because see, the Lord is going to still use the system to have mercy on a remnant of the people. Because the people, especially Israel, the people still got to survive. So even David, Habakkuk said that. He said, in wrath, remember mercy. So even the Lord is bringing wrath for the earth. He's still having mercy. He's still allowing food to get delivered. People still got their homes. They still got their little internet. Little things they can still do here and there, even though they shut everything down. Right, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
This is James 5 and 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries.
It said, go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries. Go ahead.
That shall come upon you.
That's coming upon you. Go ahead.
Your riches are corrupted.
The Lord said, your riches are corrupted.
And your garments are moth-eaten.
The Lord said, your riches are corrupted and your garments are moth-eaten. So the Lord said, this message is to the rich of the earth. A lot of you going to start losing your wealth. All right, go ahead.
Your gold and silver is cankered.
Go ahead.
And the rust of them shall be a witness against you.
Come on.
And shall eat your flesh as it were fire.
Go ahead.
You have heaped treasure together for the last days.
Yeah, you heaped up treasure together for the last days. So Esau said, look, while everybody else is suffering and society starts to collapse, I'm going to have my money and my riches heaped up. I'm going to be good. While everybody else is out there scrambling and fighting for $1, I'm going to be good. Go ahead.
Verse 4. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud.
Come on.
Crying. And the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth.
See that? So he said, listen, the cries have gone up. Didn't we just read about the cry of the humble in Psalms? He said the cries have gone up to the Lord of Sabaoth, right? Meaning the Lord of hosts. All right, that word, when you spell a Sabaoth with the O, it means the Lord of hosts. So those cries have went up to the Most High. So the rich think they're going to just heap up their money. They're gonna go into they tell you a lot of conspiracy theorists said a lot of the rich are going into their bunkers. They're going into their fallout shelters. Yeah, a lot of them are they jumping ship. They're going into their bunkers and their bomb shelters. Why? Because they think they straight. We got money, we got riches, we got gold, silver. We good. Let the regular population suffer. But the Lord said, you forgot one thing. All the cries have come up to me. When you made my people, because how do you get those riches? You enslaved Negroes. That's how you heaped up all those riches. You enslaved Negroes, and those cries have gone up to the Most High. Come on.
God, verse 5. Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth.
You have lived in pleasure on the earth of the blood, sweat, and tears of Negroes, Hispanics, Native American, and Seminole Indians. All right, come on.
And been wanton.
Go ahead.
Ye have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter.
The Lord said you have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter. Because how did they get a lot of riches? Like I said, off the blood, shed, sweat, and tears of Israel. That's how a lot of them got their riches. All right, or for us suffering. We had to suffer for them to get their riches. And it said the Lord, their cries have went up and the Lord have heard them. All right, go ahead.
Verse 6. Ye have condemned and killed the just.
You have condemned and killed the just. From H.O.I on down to the lowest brother or sister they kill in the streets of America every day.
So they got rid of.
All right, go ahead.
And he doth not resist you.
And our people don't resist you. You kill us, murder us, destroy us, and we don't resist you. Our people still want to follow the devil and be with him. Go ahead.
God, verse 7. Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord.
So James said, be patient, therefore, brethren. Meaning what? There's going to be a vengeance for all this. Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Go ahead.
Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth.
See that? It said the husbandman wait for the precious fruit of the earth. When you plant those crops, you say, look, like we had to feast the first fruits. After your first 7 weeks, you look forward to that first reaping of your crops. So it said, the husband, we planted the seeds, the work got done. We patiently waiting for the blessing. We patiently waiting to reap the harvest. Come on.
And hath long patience for it, until he received the early and latter rain.
See that? He have long patience until he received the early and the latter rain. Go ahead.
Verse 8. But ye also patient. Be ye also patient. Establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh.
See that? It said, be ye also patient. Establish your hearts, because the coming of the Lord draweth nigh. All right, so the rich, you ain't getting away. You think you and your shelters and everything, you're going to get away. Nope. Give me Isaiah 2 and 19.
Excuse me.
All right, a few more, then we're going to wind it down. What's up?
In reference to what you just said.
Pan around, pan around.
And now, all this out here, everything's shut down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just want, if I can get a moment. Okay. All in reference
How long is that moment going to be?
Okay. No,
when somebody say, can I get a moment? That moment lasts forever. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Okay. Well.
What's your nationality?
What would you get?
First and foremost.
I'm three different things.
What? No, what's your father?
My father's a flip.
Huh?
My father's a flip. He's a Filipino.
Filipino? Okay, all right, go ahead.
My mom was speaking a nigga.
Your mom was what?
Was speaking a nigga.
Speaking a nigga, okay. Why your mom's got to be the speaking a nigga? And your father's just a Filipino. But why your mom's got to be the speaking a nigga? Yo, that's jacked up. You see? All these heathens feel the same way about us, man.
See, that's my lingo from the street.
Come on, man.
I'm born and raised.
But Pops was a Pino, Pops was a Filipino, but Mom's was the speaking a nigga. That's jacked up.
Okay, all right. Well, anyways, black Filipino, Puerto Rican.
Black Filipino and Puerto Rican. What's all these Puerto Ricans? But the spirit of evil, the Puerto Rican spirit.
I had a help. You know, I'm 70 years old.
You what?
I'm 70 years old.
70 years old.
Yeah, and
what are you doing out here like this, man? You supposed to be home relaxing somewhere.
Hey, brother, I'm okay. Believe me.
You know, you Filipinos, man. Y'all came to this country and prospered above the Negroes and Hispanics too. So y'all should be chilling.
Well,
all you nations, man, y'all should be chilling.
Yeah, but I don't
know.
You
nations,
about that.
Especially over here, y'all came here. The
But
white man let y'all get above us.
Yeah, but
he took
wait,
care,
hold
he took
on,
good
hold
care of y'all. So
If you look
y'all
around,
nation should be sitting back chilling.
If you look at the
enjoying the last little bit of y'all
kingdom.
kingdom.
The situation, if you look at the situation, Filipinos ain't got nothing here, and that's the bottom line.
Well, yeah, y'all kind of tend to be like, you know,
but see,
discriminated against here too. I know a little bit about the Filipinos too, but damn it, hey, if you got the short end of the stick, that's on you, because you nations, this is your time.
But let me say this here. I didn't grow up as a Filipino.
You grew up as a spick and a nigga.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, see?
But basically the nigga, that's what I grew up. I mean, I was raised that way. I was born that way. You know.
Born and raised that way.
Yeah. I'm from Fillmore in Frisco.
Huh?
I'm from the Fillmore in Frisco in Oakland.
He's from Fillmore Street.
Up north?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said Frisco.
Yeah.
Yeah, up north, yeah.
So
the Bay.
All the pimps be
Yeah,
Fillmore Street.
the pimps,
I was
yeah.
born and raised there. My oldest son is by Fillmore Slim's oldest daughter.
Huh?
My oldest son is by Fillmore Slim's oldest daughter.
Fillmore Slim.
Yeah, Fillmore. Yeah.
All right.
That was my oldest son was born by his.
Pimping them hoes.
That was my oldest. That's my oldest son by his oldest daughter.
Okay, I hear that, but
But anyway though, all I'm saying is this though, is that I heard what you were saying. And I heard. I'll say this. I want to find out. I want to see it as it comes down. You know, over a period of time.
Say it again.
I said I want to see what you said. I want to see if it how what the results is. That I put it like.
Oh, what I said. Which part?
When you said
about the judgment of this world?
Yeah.
Well, you see it and you live in it. Give me St. John 12 and 31. St. John 12 and 31. We'll end it with that. You want to see the results of what I'm saying? We standing in the middle of it.
Don't get me wrong.
We're standing in the middle of it. Hollywood and Highland, 1 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday night.
I'm not arguing.
Early spring, and nobody's out here.
I just want to find out. That's all. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not
even when we came out, we was like, "Damn, it's even quieter than last week."
Yeah.
It was ghost. I mean, and listen, it's about to get to a point where it's actually gonna be. The damn lights ain't even gonna be on. All right, read what you got, brother.
12 and 31?
Yeah.
Con. This is the book of John, chapter 12, verse 31.
Go ahead.
Now is the judgment of this world.
Now is the judgment of this world. Right? Come on.
Now shall the prince of this world be cast out.
Now shall the prince of this world be cast out. Satan's time is up. It's now. You say you want to see the results of what I'm talking about? It's now. Right? It's here. It's now. All right. Read it one more time. Let's close on that.
This is St. John chapter 12, verse 31. Now is the judgment of this world.
Now, right now is the judgment of this world. Come on.
Now shall the prince of this world be cast out.
Now the prince of this world is cast out. Satan's time is up. All right, his kingdom is up. His physical counterpart of ruling is the so-called white race. So the prince of this world, Esau, the so-called white man, the devil, he's being cast out. Look at him.
Amen.
End of days. I am legend. All right, the Hollywood, the California version, LA, not New York City, but the the LA version.
Okay, you know what? Okay, you know, as far as I can remember back from the 1970, when the Nation of Islam. Yeah, they used to say that the white man's time is up.
Right.
Okay. Now I'm watching it.
Oh, you saying I say you saying like people been saying it?
Yeah.
But you still see, when the Nation of Islam said in the 70s the white man time is up, they were right then. Like we're right now. Now, Lord forbid if this kingdom go for another 20 years, which I hope it don't, but we're still at the end. We're still living in the last days. So they were right even in the 70s, because I'm going to hit you something. The 70s is when the white man began to fall. That's when his truth really started to come out on a high level. That's when they lost the Vietnam War. They said the eagle has landed in 1969. The Lord said, when you set your nest among the stars, then I'm going to bring you down. So they were right. The Nation of Islam was right, and they got that out of the Bible. They were right, but it was like, it's always been like the beginning stages of his fall. This is like coming into the more of the beginning. This is becoming a heavier stage of the beginning of his fall. All right, like Christ said, these are the beginning of sorrows, the beginning of the end. But it's going is downhill from here on in. Just like it was downhill from the 70s. Hold on, it was downhill from the 70s, but it still had to go through a length of time. But if you track this man's history, he's been falling for decades and generations. But it's a process that the Most High is bringing him down. So now we in the 11th hour of his fall. Now the prophets have risen up. The gospel has been taught. A lot of the nation of Israel has been sealed with the word. So now it's time to get up out of here. All right, so this is more of the beginning of the end, but it's stepping up more and more now. All right? So with that, we say death and destruction in Esau and the nations, power, peace, safety in the kingdom of heaven, to the 12 tribes of Israel forever and ever. Amen. Come here, Shalom.
Come here, Shalom.
Hallelujah.
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 Death to America.
Death to America.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Come here, Shalom.
Come here, Shalom.
Hey.
We got next.
We got next. Come here, Shalom.
Come here, Shalom.
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 You good.
I love y'all.
Just look up Esau.